So last time we found out that our sister, not sister, robot Sharone has the power to transfer memories or show memories in her databanks to which really made me cry and affected my soul in deeper ways than one. And we're also still having like a little. We're feeling weird. Still feeling a little weird about the whole Android sister, not sister, Android brain space marine thing. So that's happening. But we're gonna just continue on and see where the story takes us. I've heard people say the story is slow, which I'll tell you why it might feel that way. And it's because the game wants to build you up and build these characters up before it smacks you down. That's exactly what it's fucking doing. So, we're gonna just jump back on in, and see what happens. So finally I had to wait, what the fuck? I had to deactivate the Twitch intelligent notification feature to get notifications again. That doesn't make sense. What's up, the child? Okay. Let's go back in. We're presumably, oh my god, walking to school. And, I mean, see, I'm yawning. I'm already yawning. I just woke up. And still, everything. Is the internet good? Is everything fine? Am I good to go? I think I'm good to go. Looks like the sound is better than last time. And, what's up, 7? Oh no, 7! Oh. Alright. Let me do my best. Fuck you, Ray! Oh, my voice cracked there, because I was, like, breathing whilst talking. Fuck you, Ray! There we go. That's better. How much space gets freed in the EU when Great Britain leaves? 1. Alright. How's that? Is that good? Is that good for you? I could have done a bigger yawn, but I didn't. Something came up. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen regardless. The acid reflux, that's what kept me up. Yeah. I laid in bed thinking about what Mom had told me, and failed to get any sleep until the sun came up. I knew I was overthinking it, but it was clear Mom and I had a difference in opinion. Yes, say that. What? You have that function? You know what? I'm okay with this. What? You could do that? Wait, you don't even have it yet. The fuck? Finally able to watch the stream instead of only having audio. Perfect. I should have realized you were right behind me, but I didn't actually realize you were behind me. Let me think about that first. You need to catch up, Aurelian Soul. You're gonna hear me cry. On something else, and you said you would do a never fulfilled, you never finished course party, never, listen, you need to look, some things just come up. Also, Corpse Party's a Halloween thing, so that's, you know, we'll probably do the rest on next Halloween. Dream Daddy, that just kind of fell through. And you know, Literature Club mod, I'm gonna still do it at some point. It's just, I just want to do things I want to do at that point. Alright? Love language Japanese never happening. Shrone could easily mask her presence, so I bet it would scare the crap out of me if I happen to wake up in the middle of the night.
私は疲れることがないので、それでも構わないですけどね。
Cause robot.
ずーっと子守歌を歌うことも、ずーっと羊を数えることも可能です。
But I'm supposed to be the one that counts sheep. It would I mean, I'm pretty sure that thing is false. That doesn't help you sleep. But the whole night?
そう、ずっと子守歌の代わりに永遠に般若心経を唱え続けることも可能です。
Well, aren't you just, well, adorable? Eternity? That's terrifying. Well, she's a robot. Like, what do you... I haven't played Trinoline, but I do have it, so I'll probably get to it at some point. Pinkie Pie! Come to think of it, was Sharona even going to be fine with me for that long? Yes. The RRC typically retrieved their property shortly after the test period ended. Oh, fuck, I forgot this was a test period. Oh no, that's unique, and that's an extra layer of sadness. Did that apply to Sharone too?
話を戻しますけど、お兄ちゃんは眠れなくなるほどの悩みを抱えているのですか？
Yes. God damn. That's just the tip. 6.16 doll hairs from the child. The legendary 6.16. Thank you. Thank you, the child. God damn it.
私、何か役に立てませんか?
No, I'm fine.
はい。
It's fine. I don't need to. Oh, I wondered what would happen to Sharone if and when the time came, but I didn't want to discuss it with her directly. According to Sarah, Sharone would have been disposed of if I didn't accept her, but I doubt she really meant that.
妹だからって遠慮せず、何でも相談してくださいね。
I don't like the you know when androids are just so like easily to throw away. Oh, I don't like that.
お兄ちゃんの役に立てるように、私頑張ります。
Thank you, Sharone. Here you go. You got the idea of her being disposed of rattled through my brain as I gave her that half-hearted response. If it wasn't for me, if it wasn't me, but Mom who couldn't bring herself to accept her. Oh, no, that couldn't happen. No, we don't. For now, I'd better just concentrate on not falling asleep in class. Oh Lord. Alright, no. You're just gonna rip my damn soul out and with my mind focused on that single task, the day seemed to fly by. Oh hey, why are we here? After lunch, I treated Hibino-san to ice cream as thanks for covering me on Sarah Infiltration Day. Is that what we're calling it?
ごちそうさまでした。
It's ice cream. I don't know. Is ice cream really considered food? I'd always just considered it dessert.
やっぱりプールを見ながら食べ れる鏡白熊は最高だね。このザクザクとした食感がたまらない。
Ah, fan of the texture too, huh? Glad you like it, but it's more like a snow cone than an ice cream.
細かいことはいいんだよ。それより何か相談があってこんなものを用意したんでしょ。
Oh, that ain't gonna work, guys. Hold on. We're gonna put that right back up there. Yeah, there we go. Now we're set. No, I just wanted to thank you for your help last time.
まあまあ遠慮しなくてよいのだよ、ななみくん。
Modest.
じゃあ私から聞いてもいいかな。例の転校生白根ちゃんのこと。
Don't open that can of worms. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. You knew about her too. You knew about her too, Hibino-san? With that said, I explained the whole situation surrounding Shirone moving in with my mom and I.
なるほど。つまりはアンドロイドの実地実験ってわけだね。
Yes, a test, and I hate that it's a test.
まあなんか複雑な感じだね。
Her nose is that speck. What's up, Chase? How you doing? Huh?
まあまあ意識のすれ違いってよくあることだから。
Our discussion may have been brief, but she seemed to have inferred what was really going on. She did know my mom, so it wouldn't be too unusual if she heard something.
私わかるな、ななみくんママの気持ち。
I get it.
ちょっぴりだけど私も白根ちゃんのこと覚えてるから。
Yeah, everyone does, and it makes me sad. You two would play together every now and then since our house was nearby.
白根ちゃんを見たとき成長してたらこんな感じなんだろうなって思った。
She passed away. Shirone's an android, though. She's different from my sister, even though was specifically created to be just like my sister, but older. Feels bad. That's why I've decided to cherish Shirone as if she were a unique individual. But that seems to be too difficult for my mom, so... See, Ben, our little sister passed away due to ocean-related incidences, and our best friend, now, years later, created an android version of her as if she had grown with us, and it's very concerning. There is a nose side view. As a general rule, in the event an experiment were supposed to be, or were to be suspended or canceled, all robots were to be handed over to the RRC. Hibino-san had plenty of experience with that, so she seemed to understood how I felt right away.
私たちはいつか死んでいくけどロボットはそうじゃないもんね。
This one took a little bit of a real turn.
だからこうして実験期間を区切ってちゃんとお別れをするのは大切なことなのかなって気がする。
I don't like where what this is alluding to. That makes sense.
要するにななみくんは白根ちゃんを捨てたくないし、ななみくんママとも一緒に暮らしたいけど両立は難しいからどうにかしたいんだね。
Just a little bit, yeah, pretty much. You know, that's fucked up and sad. Ocean-related incident.
でもその答えはもう出ているんじゃない？
I do?
白根ちゃんは機械、ななみくんママは人間だよ。
It's a little black and white there, huh?
仮にどちらかを選ばなくちゃいけないってなったら答えは人間一択じゃないのかな。
Dot. I was like blindsided by Hibino-san's reply. At the same time, I could feel rage bubbling up from the pit of my stomach.
ななみくん、すっごく怖い顔してるよ。
Why can't I choose both? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just...
ごめんね。本当は両立させることを考えなきゃいけないところだよね。
Oh, this ain't helping.
でもそんなに怒るとは思わなかった。
My face said it all, huh?
ななみくんが怒るの、もしかしたら初めて見たかも。
That moment we get visibly angry.
きっとそれだけ白根ちゃんを大切に思ってるんだね。
Probably. Oh, the precious part is true, but...
それを言葉にするのは難しいって感じなのかな。
Yeah. There was no denying that Trone had her own unique charms. To me, none of this stuff about her being my sister or an android mattered.
私が白根ちゃんを機械って呼んだの嫌だと思ってる？
I like how we're just in the mindset of, we just need to treat her like another person that's not really our sister. But like, it's hard. I mean, you're not wrong. Neither's my mom.
分かってるならきっと大丈夫だよ。
Generally speaking, Vino-san's views on the subject were right. The emotional investment I felt was probably just me being overly obsessive.
私は機械に対しては機械だって思って割り切る方が白根ちゃんのためにもなると思うんだけどね。なんてね、言い過ぎちゃったし、そろそろやめにしよう。
I just don't
午後
can't.
の授業もシャキッと受けないとね。
Your head back? Hibino-san put an abrupt end to the conversation. As I caught a stimulating whiff of the pool antiseptic, I doubted I would need to worry about getting drowsy even after eating lunch. Well, classes had ended for the day, and before I knew it, the room was empty. I told Trone to head home without me, so there was no need to worry about keeping her waiting. Why'd they have to make something cool into something so controversial? Ben, that's how you make stories! It's fine. In fact, if I had to say, I was the one waiting for someone. Oh.
白根ちゃんは機械、お母さんは人間だよ。
Heavy shit right there, though.
仮にどちらかを選ばなくちゃいけないってなったら答えは人間一択じゃないのかな。
Like, what? I can't really see right now a situation where I'd have to choose. Feels weird to consider treating something that seems human like it's not. Yeah. I couldn't get what Hibino-san had said out of my mind, either during class or even now after school. Why wasn't I convinced just because she was a machine? Anyone would be happy to have someone care for them. That was a given. Shrone was a precious being who can make people happy. Shrone was no mere machine.
落ち込んでいるのかと思ったらニヤニヤして情緒不安定ね。
Yes. You caused all this. Sarah?
白根と何かあったの？
No, nothing like that. It's something else. Oh, the music.
白根以外のことっていうと、女性関係の悩み？
Lady troubles. Do I look like the kind of guy who would worry about that kind of stuff?
うん、見えない。
I don't know if I should take that good or bad, but there you have it.
残念ね。
At some point or another, Sarah practically appeared out of thin air. She tends to do that, yes. It was very unusual for Sarah to be here after school. Hey, Sarah,
何？
what do you think of Shirone?
うん。
Uh-oh.
鳥のシリーズ1作目。実験用アンドロイド、白根。
Mm-hmm. Robot, yes.
それ以上でもそれ以下でもないけど、それがどうかしたの？
Damn. Well, there's that. As far as that goes, isn't she more like a daughter to you, in a way? In a sense? I was just wondering if you had any sort of special attachment to her.
私が人生をかけて作った代物よ。生みの苦しみがいっぱい詰まってる。
The birthing pains in a different way.
もう一人の親なんて言い方は、カオルさんの前ではさすがに気が引けるけど。
I see.
どうしてそんなこと知りたいの？
Oh, no real reason.
私の意見を聞いて何かを確かめたかった？
Isn't this a matter where one meets a non-blood related sibling that needs to see them as siblings but instead see them as the opposite sex? That's not it.
そんなに必死に否定しなくても。私が白根を作った理由は前話した通りで今も変わってない。この実験に命を懸けているの。
I was overwhelmed by the intensity of Sarah's words and gaze. This had to be what they meant when they said it's the simplest words that hit people the hardest.
でもシュンが白根をどう思うかはシュンの勝手だから。
Yeah, but whenever everyone's like,
どういう結果になっても私はそれを受け入れるつもり。
as for how I feel about Shirone, actually, it's all thanks to you, Sarah.
どういう意味？
It's thanks to you that I can be happy.
すっかり私の考えを受け入れられるようになったのね。
I tried to learn from Sarah's example and keep my comments simple, but ended up being more abstract instead. But that's how I really feel.
はいはい。あなたちょっと天然入ってない？それとも浮かれているの？面と向かって幸せだなんて。
That's it. I mean, it is kind of a little bit of a weird thing to say, but
私が作ったんだから当たり前でしょ。
Sarah quickly added. I guess she was probably more embarrassed than shocked.
じゃあね。
Okay, bye. Sarah left the classroom before I even had a chance to suggest we head home together. She said she would accept any outcome, but knowing Sarah, she was likely predicting it would go all exactly as she imagined it. However, both Shirone and Shirone, one's talking about my actual sister that's gone, and that one that's a robot. We're slowly separating into two different beings in my mind, in a good way. Was it really okay to continue this sort of experiment? Or, to be blunt, was it already over? I honestly had no idea. I'll ask next time I see her. That would be way better than not knowing. Yeah. See her as a clone. That would, this was, like, she died, like, years ago. I don't remember the exact how many, but it was years ago. As I stepped down to the hallway, a two-man comedy act was unfolding between Yuri, oh Jesus, and Hanako Senpai. Oh no. Oh no, there they go. Yuri.
遅刻の手助けを風紀委員が行いました。
Oh Lord.
これは悠々しき事態。水攻め、石抱き、木馬攻めです。
Okay, now we're going a little too far here. We need to calm down.
まあ、適当な言葉並べて。
Don't
適当かどうか試してみます？くすぐり攻めくらいでしたら今この場でできますよ。
Tickle torture's okay. I'm down. I'll be down for that.
冗談でしょ？
Nope.
トライしてみますか？ちょっと近づかないでよ。
I mean, we did say two-man comedy act, so you two sure get along great. He just walks away right after that. Let's do all of those things to Hanako. Oh.
シュン、助けに来てくれたの？
Nah, strides past. Nope, not one bit.
ひどい。でもシュンだしね。期待しちゃダメか。
Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
何の用ですか、シュン？ユーリは今風紀委員活動中です。
And I'm forcing her into it.
まだまだ終わりませんので、日を改めた方が良いと思います。
Fine.
そんなの聞いてない。
Well, you got a lot of stuff to do.
校内パトロールに下校状況のチェック、通学路の見回り。
That all sounds like a pain in the ass that I am not going to be part of.
今日は夜まで有利を話しません。
Our conversation was cut short the moment the bell rang through the hallway. I wanted to ask Yuri how she interacted with Shirone, but it looked like she had her hands full at the moment.
おっと、最終下校のチャイムですね。もう帰りなさい、シュン。
Yes, ma'am.
じゃあ、私も一緒に。
You ain't going anywhere.
ユーリ、自分の立場を分かってますよね。ああ、もう最後まで付き合えばいいんでしょ。 That's right. 今日もよろしくお願いします。
She does that too.
よろしくされたくないわよ。
Because she's some
I am happy to meet you.
foreign whoosy-whatsits. Thanks for following. I gave them a light nod and headed for the front entrance. Came by. Man, though, Hanako Senpai and Yuri sure were close. Save Yuri, Scooter. Nope. She's Yuri would probably get mad at me if I said that out loud, though, so I would definitely keep that to myself. Oh.
入りなさい。
You, watering plants? I don't want you near water. I don't even want you near this little ass thing of water. I don't know what could happen. Okay? Oh boy. Shirone, who had headed home before me, was busy helping Mom in the living room. Oh, you're helping Mom out on a school day too? Well, that's admirable.
いえ、そんなことありません。 何もしないでいる方が落ち着かないですし。
It's kind of I get it. I always have to be doing something too, you know. I see.
この植木まだ生き生きしていますね。長生きです。
Mom always had a bit of a green thumb and continued raising them even after Shrone had passed away. All but the decorative plants produced flowers, so I was pretty impressed they made it this long without withering. She's got the green thumb. Of course. Shake my head. What? Shaking your head about what? You can technically drown in a teaspoon of water. That's why we need to keep Shrone away from water. All the time. Well, I mean, I don't even think I'm not supposed to even bring her near, like, the beach. Even though we did that one time. We didn't get too close. But...
魔法が使えたらよかったんですけど。
I wish I could use magic too. That'd make life simpler. Huh? Magic?
アンドロイドですけど、特別何かすごいことができるわけでもないので、私は。
I mean, you're an android, so you're more capable of doing things than any human. And you will, in fact, take over the world. No, I think you're plenty amazing as you are now.
人間と比べれば優れている部分もあるかもです。でも、アンドロイドの中では使えない方です。
I wouldn't put yourself down like that. Seems a little sad.
でも、植物も人間と同じで生きているんです。だから、話しかけると長持ちするんです。
I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, I've heard about that before from Mom, too.
だから、私も、こっそり植木鉢に話しかけてます。
Oh.
あなたは綺麗ですよ。とってもハンサムですよって。
That's kind of surreal, huh?
からかってませんか？私は真面目ですよ。
No, I'm just... Sorry. I only apologized for form's sake and watched over Shrone. By the way, where's Mom?
お母さんはお風呂掃除をしていて。
Ah, okay. Oh, Shrone noticed her. Oh, the music stopped. The moment humanity begins to go extinct is the moment androids like Sharona exist. There's a meme theory about trees having their own language they use to communicate, which we can supposedly learn. Okay. Sharona noticed her walking toward us and stopped mid-sentence. Mom appeared without making a sound and was standing beside her.
白根ちゃん。
Mm-hmm.
お母さん、お疲れ様です。なんで？なんであなたがこんなことしてるの？頼んでないでしょ？
Well, no, I mean, it's taking initiative. Like, what are you...
ごめんなさい。
No. Mom scolded Shrone with an unusually stern tone. She's helping out. Now, hold on. We can't get mad at her for this.
言ってないことはやらなくていいのよ。でも、これはお母さんに任された仕事なので。
Oh.
任せた？
Back in the... You know, when she was little. Yep. You told Shrone,
白根ちゃんにね。
Ooh.
勝手にごめんなさい。もうしないようにします。
It's kind of fucked up, Mom. What are you doing? Mom looked regretful for sounding harsher than she originally intended. She cast her eyes downward and fell silent.
白根ちゃん、ごめんなさい。 お母さんが謝らないでください。私が悪いんです。
That got real upsetting real fast.
つい感情的になってしまって驚かせちゃったわね。白根ちゃんが重なって見えたの、小さい頃のね。もう白根ちゃんがママのお手伝いをしてくれることはないんだなって思い出しちゃって。
Why accept her first, then act like this? I would guess it's just because it's like, you know, when you have an idea to do something, but then when you're like living with that decision that you made and you're just like kind of dealing with it, and you're just like, you start to see the pros and the cons, you know, you're like, I don't know about this, you know, something like that. Seems she can't separate Trone from Trone like the brother. Yep. Mom.
白根ちゃんには関係ないことなのにね。八つ当たりみたいになってしまったわ。い
え、私は全然大丈夫ですから。
Like, see, we're in that mindset of, oh, she's just a separate person. Like, so we're kind of just cool with it. For now, anyway. Our mom, on the other hand, not so much.
ちょっと顔洗ってくるわね。
She hasn't ascended to how we have. Our home was always warm and inviting, but there were times when a cold, heavy air hung over us, like when Shirone came up. We had overcome it as a family, but there were still times I got sad and felt like crying off on my own. I know that feeling. And having Shirone around did nothing to change that.
お兄ちゃん。
What's up?
私じゃダメでしょうか。
Don't ask me these things. What do you mean?
いえ、なんでもないです。忘れてください。
Shirone walked toward the kitchen to dump out the leftover water in her watering can. Then came the lonely echo of water being poured out. Join up late, just got work. How you doing, Looney? Looney. I always... Just, apparently we're having, discussions in the chat, and everything's going horribly wrong. Dude. Oh, no! I don't want to be here! Oh, I left the house after putting Shirone into sleep mode. Okay, so she's not gonna just randomly show up. How long had it been since Mom and I talked here, just the two of us? Since Dad relocated? Oh boy.
難しい顔してるわ。
Oh, am I about to... do I? I looked out on the beach, not wanting my expressions to give away how I felt.
白根ちゃん、本当にいい子よね。俊の言う通り、白根ちゃんは白根ちゃんとして魅力があると思うわ。
I told you!
もう一人娘ができたって感じはちょっとあったしね。
I was happy to hear the word daughter come out of her mouth. Why did you make her a surprise for me anyway? I had no idea Shirone would be coming to stay with us, and then there was the fact that Mom had even met her beforehand.
白根ちゃんは子供のアンドロイドだからよ。
How do you mean?
子供は授かり物って言うでしょ。まあ、俊の子ではないけれど。
I was more curious about how Mom was trying to treat Shirone like a human, rather than all this talk about her being her child and so forth. Unlike me, you've been trying to treat her like she's actually Shirone.
だって人間そっくりだったから、見た目は。
Yeah, exactly.
最初は白根ちゃんの細胞を使ってあそこまで作り上げたんじゃないかって思ってたくらいよ。
That could be possible using cloning technology.
そうそう。
It wouldn't surprise me if Sarah had access to that sort of technology, but organic bodies were an entirely different field of study.
お父さんのこと追いかけていたかったけど、シュンもまだ学生だし、この島を離れて海外へ行くのはかわいそうだと思ったの。
So you're unlike every other anime parent, where they usually just go overseas or go wherever the hell and leave the child by themselves. I had heard something similar back when it was decided that Dad would be relocating overseas too. Several years after Shirone passed away, Dad started talking about leaving the island for a while. Aw, I wasn't sure why, but based on the way he was talking, it felt like it was all set in stone, and I had no choice but to accept it.
シロネちゃんはお父さんの研究でもあって、お父さんがシロネちゃんを愛していたことはよく知っていたからね。
Maybe he needed to like get away.
その愛で作られたシロネちゃんのことも愛したいって思った。
I'm pretty sure it just says her name because she has a name. Rather than just mom. It makes sense to me.
でもどうして愛することってどうしてこんなに辛いのかしら。
Oh, I can answer this question. What she said made my chest clench tightly. Then came the onset of a tiny prickling pain within my heart.
彼女のこと受け入れたいの。心からそう思っているのに。シロネちゃんとして私の娘でいてほしいのに。
Mom, that's enough. All I could sense was that she was forcing herself, so I stopped her.
シュン、ごめんなさい。本当のこと言ってもいい？
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead. I responded with a big nod.
シロネちゃんに会いたい。
I do too.
シロネちゃんに会いたいの。
This part of the conversation may have been why she suggested we talk here at the beach.
どうしてシロネちゃんに会えないの？
Now you're gonna make me cry. Mom was emotional, yet trying her hardest to remain calm. Ah, like me! I could sense just how important every word she spoke was. There was a fire blazing in her heart, but it wasn't hot to the touch. That was the impression I got from her.
静かね。
Mom slowly walked up to the water's edge.
多分ね、こんなに毎日シロネちゃんのことを考えるの亡くなって以来だから、それで気持ちが溢れてるだけなんだと思うのね。
Maybe.
この場所だっていつもだったら絶対に来ないわ。でも会いたい。シロネちゃんに会いたいの。もう一度。
I couldn't see from here, but I was sure Mom was crying. I know I am. I wanted to see Shirone too. Chad! I feel like you can get attached to anything. That's why people can love pets and treat them better than people. Sometimes the small things can be the most important thing in your life. I don't care if someone's blood related, a robot, or a clone, or whatever. I'd treat them the same. Ugh! Oh! Chad! You just hit me hard there. No joke. Also, hi, Dragon. And thanks, Chad, for both the bits and the Chad insight. Oh, boy. If only it were possible to see her.
でね、死んだ人には会えないのよ。当たり前ね。風がぬるくて、なんか嫌ね。
Where are the tissues? That's right.
潮風の匂いってこんなに磯臭かったかしら。
Come here, Mom. We need a hug. I walked barefoot after my mom along the unlit beach, almost like I was on air. The ground beneath my toes felt more unstable than it would when wearing sandals. It was kind of scary, but also made me feel like I can understand how Shirone must have felt. Not bad at all. Are you actually crying right now? I'm always crying. Look, I get emotional, alright? Because I'm a man. Men can cry. And I don't care if I do it on camera. I do it all the time on camera. I'm suspicious of the circumstances of Shirone's death. You'd think if she died at the beach, they'd want to stay away. Well, yeah. Like, it's both ways. You'd want to stay away, which they tend to do. But for, like, the super serious shit, it's like the beach is, like, especially right there. She wants to see Shirone. The last thing we saw from Shirone was her at the beach, so... Hey, no hate on crying, I was just wondering. I'm always crying, Chase. Just remember. Cried watching SAO. I mean... I cried during Yuki's shit. So, because she's clearly the best thing that SAO's ever come up with. It hadn't taken long for me to get used to seeing Sarah in the classroom. She would often mingle with our classmates and seemed to be leading an ordinary school life. Ordinary for a super genius? Good morning. I never expected Sarah to be the one to greet me first, so it immediately put me on guard. I'm just like, huh! Fuck you, Magnus!
Any more than that's just too much.
Ah! 420. Lil Drag, I'm afraid that one day you're gonna accidentally put in too many numbers, and then it'll be like 4020. I'll be like, no! I gotta send that back. Because of the memes. The memes would be too strong. Thank you, Lil Drag. I cried when my soul was beaten into a pulp in that league match. Chase. Huh? Well, I guess so.
目が充血してるけど、徹夜でゲームでもしてたの?
Ah, me! Except I'm up all night recording and, yeah, something like that.
知らねえ。全く手加減なしだから、絶対に勝てないの。
Fuck. Good to know. Guess I can never win against a robot. I hadn't been playing any games with Shirone, but it made sense that I couldn't possibly beat an android. The bigger surprise here was that Sarah and Shirone must have played games together before she came to my place.
夜更かしはほどほどにね。シュンがダメになっちゃったら実験どころではないから。
Yeah, about that,
何?
It's about Trine. Could you spare some time?
放課後なら。
Thank you.
じゃ
Excellent.
あ鳥かごで。
Yes, yes. Our meeting place. Nope. Sarah agreed to meet me without asking what I actually wanted, as if she would accept it no matter what. Honestly, she was extremely trustworthy. Well, we're like bestest friends. Well, we were back in the day, but not necessarily. I think my bank would put a stop to that. It's not supposed to let me go over what's in my account. Well, that's good. I took my seat and decided to piece together what I wanted to say to her first. Oh, okay.
そ
We're
れで
here. Hello, we're here now. Sarah was the first one to speak. I had visited this place many times in the past, but I always felt oddly nervous whenever I was alone with Sarah.
白根のことで何かあったの？
Well, there's something I want to ask you first.
何でもどうぞ。
Hypothetically speaking, what would happen to Shrone if I wanted to give her back to you?
そうね。まずは理由を聞くわ。
It's all hypothetical. Sarah quickly answered.
例えば白根が俊や薫さんを傷つけたのだとしたら即刻回収する。トリノとはいえアンドロイドに変わりはないから三原則を破るとは思えないけどね。
I see.
莫大なお金を使って私の持てる全てを注いで作った白根をそう簡単に返されても困る。
No, I'm just again hypothetical.
でも返却を望むなら応じるしかないのが現実かな。たとえ俊たちを傷つけていなくてもね。
What would happen to her then?
その後のことは全部は教えられないけど実験データつまり白根の記憶は最終的にはリセットする。
So essentially killing them then. That's you mean deleted?
もちろんバックアップは取るけど初期化って言った方が正しいかも。
Then hypothetically, if I were to ever see her again,
俊のことも私のことも覚えてない。ただの白根になる。ただの白根というのも変な言い方だけどね。
Minori's always so quality, so many CGs and sprites. Yeah, it's sad to hear what happened to him though. Is that really what would happen? Even if they look the same, I doubt you could still call her that by call her by that name if Shrone's memory wasn't installed. Essentially, if she were returned to Sarah, Shrone would die, and a new android sharing Shrone's form would take her place.
まさか俊がそんな質問をしてくるなんてね。白根を返したくなったの？
No. No, that isn't it. It would appear my unintentional barrage of questions had exposed what I was thinking to Sarah.
基本的には他のアンドロイドの実験と同じだから。
Does that mean I'll have to say goodbye to her someday?
今はこちらから期限を区切ることはないわ。手放すというのなら別だけど。
Okay, relinquish. To be honest, Mom's kind of having trouble accepting Shrone. I stopped beating around the bush and just came out with it.
その話、薫さんから聞いてる。
Yeah, it's... Wait, what?
まだ俊と話し合ってる途中とのことだったからアクションも起こさなかっただけ。
Mom? Really?
私は観察者だから私が何か言って実験に影響が出るのは避けたかったの。
I admired Sarah's professionalism.
そういう意味では相談の役には立てないかもしれない。 ごめんね、シュン。無駄な時間を過ごさせちゃったかも。
No, that's not true at all.
そう。
This is something Mom and I need to decide.
うん。前にも言ったけど、シュンがどんな選択をしようと、私はそれを受け入れる。それくらいの覚悟で白根を作ったから。
I had to give whether or not to return Trinoline to Sarah some serious thought. She was a special android, one Sarah had spent her whole life making.
心配しないで。白根はこの私が作ったアンドロイド。シュンを悲しませたりはしない。絶対にね。
Well, I mean, you know, so when I finally get to see your stream, instead of hearing it, I gotta take a shower before driving back to my hometown in New Jersey. Oh, that's fine, you'll be back, Josie. She just uses a lot of product. Whole life. Is 5 to 6 years the whole life? You know, a good chunk of your life. Thank you. I still felt apprehensive, but I knew sitting down and facing Mom and Trinoline was the right thing to do. For both Sarah's sake, and because this experiment originated from Dad's research, I took her words to heart and walked out of the birdcage. Alright, well. Her existing is kind of making us sad, though. Shortly thereafter, Sarah and I talked about school a little before saying goodbye. By the time I headed home, sunset had long since passed and the moon hung brightly overhead. I'm home! Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Wee woo, Space Marine, hello? 16-hour drive? Uh-oh. A loud noise suddenly erupted from the living room and instantly sent a chill down my spine. Through the doorway, I found my pale-looking mother standing in front of a seemingly frozen Trinoline. What happened? What, wee woo? Okay, we need to calm down. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Wee woo.
白根ちゃんは悪くないって言ってるでしょ。
Mom, Trinoline, what the hell's going on?
お兄ちゃん。
What's going on?
もう言わないで。
We're having a lot of emotional breakdowns, Mom said sharply as she cried.
お母さんって呼ばないで。
Oh. Mom?
もう無理なの。これ以上、白根ちゃんとの思い出を白根ちゃんで上書きしたくはないの。耐えられない。
Mom was more emotional now than she was when we talked on the beach. I had no idea what happened between them, but they seemed to have had some sort of run-in regarding my sister.
白根ちゃんが亡くなってからあの子のことを考えない日はなかった。親として命を救うことができなかったのは情けないし、弱視だったこともずっと変わってあげたかった。でもシャンがいるから私が落ち込んでる場合じゃないなって思ったし、白根ちゃんの分もたくさん愛そうって決めたの。そう決めたのに、それを今さら崩すなんて無理なのよ。
Mom revealed exactly how she felt. Yep.
白根ちゃんは立派よ。本物の人間みたいでアンドロイドだなんて思えない。 心があって感情がある。だからこそ無理なの。
Sharona, she just said don't say that. I barely caught Sharone's faint whisper.
もっとロボットらしく振る舞ってくれたら違ったのかもしれない。
It's all falling apart.
この君の悪さ、シュンはわかるでしょ。
Repulsive? You shouldn't say that in front of Sharone.
この子はアンドロイドなのよ。
That may be, but she still has feelings. Yeah, they're manufactured feelings, but regardless.
どうしてそう白根ちゃんをかばうの？
Cause I've seen the light! I'm not sticking up for her.
お母さん、カオルさんは間違っていません。
Sharone? Per her request to not call her mom, Sharone referred to her by her first name.
私がどうにかなっちゃう前に紬さんのところへ返してきて。
Well, take some time to think about this, Mom. I feel like she's done enough thinking.
もう決めたの。シュンも白根ちゃんも傷つけたくないから。家族を実験なんかで壊されたくないの。
Oh. Her sorrowful cries pierced deep into my heart. Sharone stood frozen in place and looked neither bothered nor upset. Still, it pained me to see Sharone that way.
もっと受け入れる努力をすればこういう未来にはならなかったかもしれない。ごめんなさい。私がそうできないばかりに。
Mom.
ごめんなさい。でももう遅いわね。過去をやり直すなんて無理なことだから。
Mom chose her words very carefully in an effort to contain her bubbling emotions. Regardless, it was clear how extraordinarily overwhelmed she felt, given how badly her hands were trembling.
ずっとカオルさんとシュンさんのそばにいたいんです。
それは無理なの。
Mom quickly blurted out from under her breath, yet refused to make eye contact.
ごめんなさい。
With that said, Sharone went silent. Mom. After a short silence, Mom left the house. Well, a little while after the door closed behind her, Sharone walked toward the entryway. Don't, Sharone.
でも
I'll go get her. Wait here for us. I didn't intend for that to sound like an order, but Sharone stopped mid-step and returned to her original spot.
シュンさん、
You don't need to call me that, Sharone.
すみません。
Android or not, I'm sure you're a little upset about what just happened.
私が悪いので。
Sharone stared at me, her deep gaze looking more serious than depressed.
お母さんに掃除を任されていたんです。それで白根さんの写真のそばに埃を見つけて払おうとしたら。
Oh. Yeah, I get it. You don't need to say anything more.
はい。
That was more than enough of an explanation for me to guess how Mom must be feeling. This android thought she was my little sister, so it wouldn't be unusual for her to think of a memorial portrait as nothing more than a simple photograph. I was internally kicking myself for not being around where such an unfortunate misunderstanding like that could
ご
occur.
めんなさい、お兄ちゃん。
Shirone apologized over and over like a broken record player. I met with Sarah and asked her what would happen to you if we were to give you up. She said your memory would reset and you wouldn't be yourself anymore.
そうですか。
Shirone replied flatly, as she always did, seeming unsurprised by this information. How do you feel about it, Shirone?
仕方がないことです。私はお兄ちゃんやお母さんの決断を受け入れるほかありません。お母さんにはこれ以上迷惑かけられませんし。
Really?
はい。
She didn't shed a single tear, nor did she appear to be bothered by the idea of her possible demise. I guess she really was an android.
でも、もしかしたらもっとお兄ちゃんと一緒にいたかったかもしれないです。とはいえ、私は三原則には逆らえませんので、命令には従います。人を傷つける行為は私自身も望んでいることではありません。不良品は回収された方がいいです。
She's not even defective. It's just... You aren't defective.
そう言ってくれるだけでも十分私は救われます。それにサラちゃんも。
What should I tell Sarah? I just talked to her, but I obviously wasn't expecting anything like this to happen. No, I was under the impression that Shirone's arrival had opened Mom's heart, but it had simply drilled a hole straight through it. That hole already existed, but only grew wider and deeper. I gotta go look for Mom now. Oh, what the fuck? Just as I grabbed my smartphone to give her a call, I received a call from Sarah. Well, I quickly pressed the answer button. Hello? Hello? Sprite!
シュン、今どこにいるの？
Not Sprite. I'm home at the moment. I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'll call you back later.
こっちも緊急よ。今、カオルさんが救急車で運ばれたの。
What? I was so shocked I nearly dropped my phone.
施設のそばで苦しそうにしているところをたまたま見かけて。
Oh boy. The emotion was too much.
それで、今すぐ病院まで来てほしいんだけど、何分で来れる？ ちょっとシュン、聞こえてるの？
What was that?
車は手配しておくから、家の前で待ってて。尾形総合病院、鏡島分院、救急センターね。名前を言えば通してもらえるはず。
Got it. Thank you, Sarah.
とにかく早く来て。待ってるから。じゃあね。
Shirone could tell by how I was acting that something was wrong and looked at me anxiously. I'm gonna go see Mom. Could I get you to stay here and watch the house while I'm gone?
わかりました。
Shirone suppressed her concern for Mom and gave me the shortest reply she could manage. Her slightly watery eyes gave way how uneasy she felt.
気をつけて、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah. Whatever the case may be, the only thing I needed to think about right now was Mom's health and safety. I rushed outside without even remembering to change out of my uniform. Well, I ain't got time for that. Fuck you, Magnus! Thank you for the bits, Lady Anthea and Magnus. That wasn't the time for bits! That was the time for emotion, which Magnus doesn't have anymore. He killed them. He killed all of them. And killing the mom is one way of continuing. I don't think she's gonna die, but she might. Who knows? That'd be depressing and make me even more sad. Daybreak. Mom had been taken to the hospital due to hyperventilation. By the time I got there, she had settled down and was resting peacefully. See? Why, that would just be so out of left field. If they just fucking killed her. That doesn't make sense. Story-wise, it doesn't make sense. Because there needs to be some sort of, I guess you could say, redemption with her character. So, it wouldn't make sense. When I visited her the next morning, her voice was a little raspy, but her condition seemed to be improving. What?
Nanami-kun!
All right, our lolly doctor. Oh, Dr. Monami jogged up to me from the other end of the hallway.
ちゃんと同行してたんだね。偉い偉い。
Who cares about redemption nowadays? A lot of people, Magnus! You need redemption! Your damn Magnus the Red Sorcerer ways! I'm not a little kid, you know.
お母さんの方は心配しなくていいよ。今日もしっかり食事をとっていたって聞いてるし。
Thank you, thanks for everything.
そうだ。少し保健室で話そうと思ってるんだけど、どうかな？
I guess, is it that serious?
いやいや、ほとんど昨日のうちに話したことだよ。改めて、ナナミくんの気持ちも聞いておきたくて。
We could talk about it here. With classes currently in session, the hallway was empty and void of students and teachers. I would feel even more antsy if we moved elsewhere for some serious discussion.
じゃあ、ちょっとだけ声を抑えて話すね。
Yes, Lolly Doctor.
お母さん、やっぱりしばらくは入院した方がいいかなって。
I think what they're gonna do with the mom, with our mom, is that they need to. They're probably going to have it, have her learn to, do what we do, and accept her as a different person, and not completely as our long past sister. But I don't know. It'll have to do that somehow. Damn, I had to reload another 5,000 bits. Also, my what way needs redemption? Your sorcerer ways! Dr. Minami spoke to me in a gentle tone, just like she had when we talked at the hospital.
体の不調というより、精神的に追い詰められているみたいなのよ。ナナミくんなら心当たりあるんじゃないかな。
Oh, I get that completely well. More or less.
まあ、RRC の実験も絡んでることだから、より慎重に判断してくださいって言ってるんだけどね。
Or is this their way for the meantime to get the mom out of the story for a little bit by keeping her in the hospital? So Shirone will only be living with me, and because I've accepted her and it's fine, then, she's not gonna be taken away or anything. That's probably what it is. I'm going to assume. You being there for her was a huge help, Dr. Minami.
そう、実はこの学校でも心理カウンセラーを担当してるんだよ。
Well, yeah. You do? Why she?
知らなかった？そういうわけだから、メンタルケアに関しては先生に任せていいわよ。
So she helps with psychological and physical damage. Excellent. I've heard for ages now that she was a brilliant physician, but I never expected her to be that skilled. Or are they trying to, going to try and say this is a form of hurting? Maybe? Who in the world was Dr. Manami?
ななみくんはしばらく寂しいかもしれないけど、
She's our lolly doctor.
でも面会時間中ならいつでも会えるからね。
Thank you very much. I would absolutely like to take you up on that.
腕が鳴るわね。
Thank you for taking care of my mother.
ななみくんの方は大丈夫そうね。さすがは若い男の子。
No, I've just accepted everything. Being young is really the only thing I got going for me, so...
いや、偉いと思うよ。しばらくは生活が大変になると思うけど、頑張ってね。そうそう、生活面のサポートは学校や RRC を頼ってね。先生に相談してくれてもいいけど。
The way she said that at the end. Will it cost anything?
病院だとかかっちゃうけど、学校なら無料よ。
Oh, thank God. At least we're not in America where the medical bills are just through the roof. Oh, you got an x-ray? Guess that's $50,000. Oh, okay.
なんて冗談言い合ってる場合じゃないわね。授業はしっかり受けないと。
Yeah, that's true.
じゃあまた病院でね。
And I like how she has her own little scooting off sound effect. Just as Dr. Manami had appeared out of thin air, she disappeared again down the end of the hallway. I usually hated going to class, but I was grateful to have the distraction today. God damn it.
お母さん、調子はどうですか？
Pay lolly doctor with headbands. Would she accept head pats as currency? Do all lollies accept head pats as currencies? Also, you know, Ben, I'm proud of you. This is the longest you've probably stayed in a stream for some time. That's how I know. Ben might be thinking about this. You're welcome. Usually he leaves like 5 minutes when he shows up, but he's been here like this whole time. Most medical procedures are free in Denmark. For medicine, I think the state pays 50%. Dude, why is America shit? That's it. Dropping the nukes. Oh. Oh no. Mom's doing just fine. They're keeping her at the hospital for a bit so she can get some rest though.
そうですか。ちょっとだけ安心しました。
It was after school. After her homeroom ended, I immediately headed to Shirone's classroom. I quickly dragged her away from school with so much momentum. I felt like I was practically abducting her.
お兄ちゃんは眠れましたか？
I actually googled lolly because I didn't know what it meant. First thing that came up was reporting child pornography. That was a bit of a shock. Wee woo. The child, you don't know what lolly is? Lolly is it's essentially like a, how do I explain? Someone explain for me. I just really don't. A little sleep. I didn't fall asleep in class or anything, though.
それは偉いですね。
Shortly after Mom was taken to the hospital, Shirone had been picked up by the RRC before I made it home. Oh. I was later informed they would be taking her into custody to run some tests, which only furthered my anxiety of them tampering with her memory in some way.
お兄ちゃん、ご飯はちゃんと作れますか?
Well, at least she's okay. Well, or going to be. Okay, maybe? Who knows? I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, as long as they're simple.
お母さんも心配ですが、お兄ちゃんも心配です。倒れちゃわないでくださいね。
I'll be fine. I can handle that much on my own. Well, shit. So we're not gonna be able to... I thought they were doing some thing where it's like, alright, mom's out of the picture. But no.
頑張って、お兄ちゃん。
Now I'm sad. Shirone's smile was sweet yet unspeakably awkward.
離れていても、お兄ちゃんやお母さんの幸せを願っています。私にはもう幸せを願う権利もないのかもしれませんが。
There's no reason for you to blame yourself. Being a family means
Thank you.
taking
I love
care
you
of
all.
each
You are
other.
Totally awesome. Almost as good as pudding.
Grockler, 20 months! Holy Jesus. Thank you, Grockler. For 20 months of bullshit. You're on a 1-month streak, though. You lost your streak, but you still got 20 months. It just still doesn't make sense to me. It's okay, Ben. Ben's here to just see me cry. I know. Family. Ohana means family.
はい。
I'm sure any tests they perform on you won't result in having your memory erased, okay? Okay, we shouldn't be saying that. We don't know.
家族の同意も得ずにそこまでのことが行われるとは思えません。
I don't know.
サラちゃんはお兄ちゃんのためにいろいろ動いてくれています。
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
でも今みたいにお兄ちゃんと別々に過ごすのは本当はちょっぴり嫌なんです。私はアンドロイドなのにどうしてこんなこと考えるんだろう。
Well,
というのは冗談です。
don't think that was. You don't have to force yourself to smile, Shirone.
無理。そんなことしてませんよ。私はいつも通りの私です。
Shirone really may not have realized it, but there was nothing as painful as seeing someone with a fake smile. Knowing I was partially responsible only made it worse.
大丈夫。私はお兄ちゃんのそばにいます。
Not for long.
勝手に消えたりなんてしません。
It was obvious how uneasy she was about all this, and talking to her about it wasn't helping the slightest. Shirone was voicing her concerns in the only way she knew how, but she knew there was nothing I could actually do to help her, which was exactly why my heart ached once I sensed how she really felt.
お見舞いには行けなくても退院したら会えるでしょうか。
You know what? I'm sure you will.
きっと。
Shirone tried her hardest to sound excited as a way of cheering herself up. Due to Mom's condition being partially psychological, only family members were allowed to visit her, thus classifying Shirone as a stranger. Even if she weren't human, I was sure it was still painful for her. That's so sad. Oh, hello?
どうも。お帰りなさい。
Oh, jeez. Shirone and I met up with Sarah, whom had skipped school that day. She was apparently in the middle of work and had to sneak out, and had snuck out.
じゃあ私はここで。
Yeah.
ちょっと話があるの。時間大丈夫？
Oh boy. You want to talk to me?
そうよ。
I had a bad feeling about our impending conversation as Sarah and I made our way to the birdcage. Yup. I saw the Honey Pop 2 trailer. They went a little crazy with it, but... Back from my shower, what'd I miss? More sadness. We faced each other and talked just like we had yesterday. However, I wasn't nearly as nervous as I was before.
これから、シュンはどうしたい？
Do you mean in terms of the experiment?
そう。
This wasn't a simple heart-to-heart. When I spoke to Sarah, it was between an experimental test subject and an observer. That realization only made the loneliness I felt more apparent.
予想していたこととはいえ、こんな結果になるなんてね。
Sarah sounded extremely frustrated. I don't want to give Shirone up, but I just don't want to make Mom suffer anymore either. Oh, this is the choosing between one or the other. I also want to help with your experiment.
そう。
I don't want to consider Shirone a failure, and even if she is, I don't want this to be the end. Sarah fell silent and looked thoughtful for a moment.
シュンがそう思ってるのなら、その通りにする。実験を続けましょう。
Excellent. Even with that business-like reply, she sounded relieved to hear I wasn't giving up on Shirone just yet.
カオルさんの安全も考慮した上で、実験も継続する。これが一番いいと思うの。
So how are we gonna play this out? But how? Yeah, how? Give me the how!
家を用意して、そこで白根とシュンの二人で暮らすのはどう？
Ah, that's how they're gonna do it. That's how they're gonna have us just be together, yep.
カオルさんが退院しても白根を気にすることはないし、ケアの方はモナミ先生と一緒に行っていくわ。
You make it sound so easy. More human experimentation. It was impossible for me to afford a brand new place for us to live in.
これ以外に何かいいプランがあるなら聞かせてほしいけど。
Well, our family doesn't really have enough money to rent another house.
そう？なら
Luckily, I'm loaded and just...
私が買ってあげる。
See? She's loaded. We already knew. You'll what?
そんなことを気にしてるの？私が非現実的な提案を持ちかけるとでも思ったの？
Normally that would just be unrealistic. Oh, I guess not.
と言っても今日契約して明日っていうのは難しいかな。3日くらい時間をくれる？
Okay. Oh, it's not like I could pack that quickly anyway.
それもそうね。
Her idea is bullshit, and what's more bullshit is they're going to make it work. I don't think it's bullshit, really. It's just... like, I get it. Like... It's a little... You know, I could see it from both sides. I admired Sarah's ability to take such immediate action the moment she made up her mind to do something. And besides, yeah, like Magnus said, it's just anime logic. Like, you can't apply real world to a lot. Well, you can, but not as much to something like this, where there's actual just humanoid and human-looking androids walking around and shit. So, I mean, it's just... The plan involves hoping that Kaoru's brain is like, I don't see her anymore, so everything's better now. Pretty much. So, just to make sure, were you serious about buying us a house? Alright, well, okay. She had to be joking, right?
もちろん私のポケットマネーでね。
Pocket change! Don't give me that smug face! You look pretty proud of yourself right now. Dude, I wish I had pocket change to just buy a house.
何か文句でもあるの？
No, not at all.
ふんふん。
See, they were going to have to figure out a way to... Because the story, they didn't want to end the story there. They had to figure out some way so that, you know, the mom wasn't around and we could be around. And I don't think she's going to be that emotionally distraught by the fact that we're living with her as the experiment still. Because that just... Her thing was seeing Shirone all the time, and it just bothered her, and she couldn't separate this Shirone from the old one. That was hers. It has nothing to do with us. My pocket change is 20 at best. How does not having that kind of pocket... Wait. How does not have that kind of pocket change, Scooter? Who even? Fuck you, Magnus! Mr. Sack of Money. You know what I mean, Chase. I'm going to destroy all of you. If the RRC were to cover it, it would need to undergo review from upper management and could take some time to... for them to approve. Sarah had always been well off, but but I still found it difficult to keep up with her train of thought.
さて、早速引っ越しの準備を進めてもらわないと。これで白根もきっと喜ぶはず。
Yeah. Listen, you guys just get a little too crazy sometimes. Man, I'm glad I can just enjoy anything. I never have these problems. It felt like a weight had been lifted from my shoulders, and I can move forward now more than ever. Mom might think of me as an ungrateful son, but I didn't want to live with any regrets involving either my sister or Shirone. Like, I get it. You want things to make sense. You can't make sense with anime. Anime never makes fucking sense. You got giant tits flopping around in ways that you could never foresee, and like, what do you think this is? Also, you like the sunbeams? We had arrived at a simple, ordinary-looking single-family home. Excellent. Is this really the right place?
Thank you. I love you all. You are totally awesome. Almost as good as pudding.
The child. 21 months! You beat Grockler. Jesus Christ. Thank you, the child. Thank you. For 21 months of bullshit. Well, the experiment could continue this way. This is way cheaper than resetting the experiment. What? I can't hear you over all the pennies I throw at Scooter. Fuck you, Magnus! Is this really the right place? I was expecting an apartment or a single-room condo, but it looked nothing like that. If the key I had received really worked, then that would mean we were really in the right place.
家具と荷物の搬入はもう終わっているので、すぐにでも生活できるそうです。
Sweet! I don't have to do any unloading! I doubt Sarah did all this on her own. I wonder if the RRC staff helped her out.
運搬用のアンドロイドで 運び込みからレイアウトまで行ったそうですよ。ロボットを使った方が安くて安全で確実で動作試験も兼ねられるから一石四鳥だって言ってました。
Jesus, 4 birds, 1 stone? Damn. They took the furniture from Mom's house. Only my furniture, okay? Not like all the furniture. It's fine. We just take Mom's bed. We take her everything. God damn it. See, you guys in chat would treat an android like shit. Do my work for me. I have no feelings. That's amazing. It was obvious by Sarah's fierce determination and quick thinking that she would do everything she could for the sake of the experiment.
荷ほどきは私も手伝いますね。
For me, like, for me it goes back to what Chad was saying, how it doesn't matter who or what they are, and if you love them and you care for them, then, you know, you'll still treat them like a person regardless. I would treat an android how it was designed to be treated. If it was supposed to be treated like a brother, I would do so. I'm pretty sure I just spelled out exactly what I was talking about, Ben. I don't. You guys want an android? I said you guys probably treat them like shit. Well, it depends entirely on the android. Wow, Magnus! Wow! Thank you. Standing around outside all day wasn't going to get us anywhere, so I took Shrone's hand and stepped into our new home. Y'all are fucked.
とりあえず生活ができるくらいまでは片付きましたね。
Except Lil Drag. Lil Drag wouldn't treat him badly. And Chase wouldn't treat him badly depending on how they were programmed. Oh, ow. Oh. Yeah, although you don't actually own anything of your own, Shrone.
そうでした。
Do you want me to buy you something to celebrate? We can, like, get your room all set up and put furniture together.
でも私はアンドロイドなので。
Don't. It doesn't matter anymore.
記憶は直接書き込むのでノートもペンもいりませんし、座ったまま寝るのでベッドもいりませんよ。
Oh, what if you need your butt all comfy? Like, sure, you sleep sitting. I mean, that may be all true. But what about curtains or carpeting? Not to mention clothing. Clothes. Shrone looked so excited by the prospect, her eyes began to sparkle.
でも浪費はダメですよ、お兄ちゃん。そもそもそんなお金どこにあるんですか？
I'm sure we can ask Sarah. She's got Magnus pocket money, so.
気持ちは嬉しいですが、まずは生活をすることが大事です。
She's got so much Magnus pocket money that she has to spend money or she'll get in trouble like Magnus. Sarah had given me enough money under the pretext of being an experimental collaboration expense. Ah. From the way she described it, my guess was that Sarah was taking money from my mom and forwarding it to me. Oh. Not telling me directly was probably Mom's way of being considerate of me.
サラちゃんだって遊ぶお金をお兄ちゃんに渡したわけじゃないはずです。とはいえ、私にそんなことを言う権利はありませんが。
No, you're completely right. Besides, this decision was all me. In a way, it feels like if I can't keep a level head, who will?
頼もしいお兄ちゃんでいてくださいね。
You might have a problem, Ben. You might have a problem. Chase, your words are being recorded right up here. Though I can't really tell if you can see them. Wait, can you? Yeah, you can. Good! God damn it, Chase. I can't bum off everyone forever, huh? Ooh, I'd better get a part-time job. That was a confident string of words I put together, but I still felt incredibly insecure about this. Given Mom's condition, I wondered if I hadn't been too rash in coming to this decision. Regardless, what I felt most strongly right now was a desire to just move forward. Oh, water. Just you're wandering back into the kidnapping children realm of questionable intentions here. Oh my god. For the time being, Shrone and I headed out to do some shopping. That was the plan anyway. By the time I made it to the shopping district, I was surrounded by the usual group of friends. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yuri! Everyone loves Yuri. Huh? I have a back sprite. Oh. Oh. Oh.
何をとぼけてるのよ。今日はみんなで遊ぶっていう約束でしょ。
Did we? I don't remember that at all. I feel like I'd know.
寝ぼけすぎだよ。もうとっくに1時過ぎてるからね。
Feel like Terra Colt's already getting a hoozle. What? Sarah always gives the fucking smug ass. I had no idea what she was talking about. I glanced over at Sarah and she shot me a suggestive grin. Did you do this, Sarah?
まあ引っ越し祝いってところね。引っ越しサプライズとも言うけど。
Surprise. I've gone through all this time trying to fake a rant for attention, but you're ignoring it! I know when you get into your fake rants. At least I should at this point.
ユーリには要件は内緒で、ここへ来るように勝手に待ち合わせしてたの。
Don't you just want to trace your finger down this back sprite like, oh, like put it right up against the spine and then go down. Yes. Yes. Okay.
そういうことだったんだ。
When are we getting the stretch emote? I don't know. One day. We'll get a stretch emote one day. At least you understand that it's satirical, not just trolling. That's because I've dealt with you for years, Ben. Ever since, well, really the beginning, honestly. It's been that long.
でもせっかくだしみんなで遊ぼうよ。4人が休日に揃うのって久しぶりだし。
What are we gonna do on our day off? Or hanging out day, space brain off? I'm gonna pass on that. I got a lot of stuff to clean up from the move.
シュンってば付き合い悪すぎ。そんなの明日でもいいじゃん。
Antisocial? That's my life.
せっかくサラもいるのにもったいないよ。
And I got a robot. 962nd subscriber. 3 years later, you have it's like 16K now, something like that. Yeah, I helped Ben come out of his youth. Now he's becoming an old man. Not as old as Magnus. That's. It wasn't like we were kids anymore, so this was kind of embarrassing.
片付けはほとんど終わっているので、今日急ぐほどではないです。
そうなの？
Oh, well. Well, thanks, Sharone. I was trying to avoid that. Hey, Sharone, what?
よし決まりね。じゃあみんなでプールで遊ぼう。
Wait. Wait. pool, you say? What do you mean? We having our pool episode? Is that what you're telling me right now? Are we gonna get to see myself in some swim trunks? As well as quite possibly the ladies? But that doesn't really matter. What matters is us.
白根はプールに入れないし、私は泳げないの。その選択肢はないでしょ。
Son of a bitch! Trone! You ruined it! God damn it. I was so focused on the pool that I was like, wait, I got Trone with us. I don't want her near the water.
泳げなくても私が泳ぐからいいよ。
What?
全く意味がわからないけど。
What? The bikini episode is mandatory in VODs nowadays. Part 2 of that video is coming out next week. I don't believe you, Ben. I don't believe you. If you send me a link, then I'll believe it. That's the joke. Damn it.
暑いしちょうどいい。はい、決まり。
Well.
シュンはどうなの？
Well, I don't want Trone near the water. Huh? I felt flustered by the sudden shift in subjects.
シュンもサラの水着を見たいってさ。
Whoa, hold on there.
ユーリには聞いてないの。
I hardly ever got to see Sarah, so seeing her and Yuri interact was kind of nostalgic and heartwarming.
どうしたの？
私、水着を持ってないので、見学でもいいでしょうか？
Can she like at least put her feet in the water or something? Like she doesn't have to go into the water. Can she just like, you know, just sit there with at least being involved in some way?
これから買えばいいんじゃない？
Got here late, need details. Oh boy. Well, our mom was unable to distinguish the fact that our android that's supposed to be my sister is not my actual sister. She passed away a long time ago, and she had an emotional breakdown and then went to the hospital, and then it was decided that our experiment would continue, and now me and sister not sister are in a home together. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. How about that? But you've already seen some of what would be on the way, so you should be all happy about that.
いいわ。
Well,
水着のチョイスは私に任せてよ。バッチリ似合うの選んであげるから。
Yuri seems the fashionable type, so
ありがとう、ユーリちゃん。
who wouldn't make waterproof android? Oh boy. That salt scene took me like 2 fucking hours to figure out. Trone had an unusually bright twinkle in her eyes as we moved and was moved by Yuri's suggestion. I obviously opted out of the swimsuit selection and waited for them to leave the shop.
そ
Oh,
うね。
wait.
白根にはやっぱり白っぽい感じの水着が似合うかな。
What about me? Why'd I opt out?
それからサラはやっぱり大人っぽい感じ？
Oh yeah, she is the mature one of the group after all.
私は学校指定のがあるからいいの。
Don't use the school swimsuit.
遊びなんだからすく水でいいとか言わないの。
I mean, though everyone does love the school swimsuit.
全然ユーリについてけない。
いちいち家に帰るのは時間がもったいないでしょ。だからサラもここで買うの。
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just...
私は学校に置き水着してるからいいの。
置き水着って何？置き弁の仲間？全然サラについてけない。
Hey, that's what she said. I had no idea what they were talking about, but it sounded like they were having fun from what I could make out. Even with this sudden change of plans, it was nice in its own way. Oh.
やっぱりちょっと冷たい。
Hold the hoozle. Whoa. Oh, can I like do a thing with the... What? I'm afraid to push buttons. Hold on. I'm gonna just save real quick. Yeah, put that in there, yes. Boom! There you go! Well, at least she is able to sit near the pool. Just, are we laying on the fucking ground? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Uh-oh. Terra Cult, I already sense it. He's getting a hoozle. Jesus Christ, Yuri. Like, Yuri's showing the boobies because she's clearly got the boobles. And Sarah's got showing the booty. It's literal boobs and thigh. Yuri squinted after dive bombing straight into the pool. Well, that's your fault. Everyone had changed into their swimsuits and appeared to be enjoying the pool to their heart's content. No! We need no warm-up exercises! Yuri, uh-oh.
平気平気。いつもやってないから。
I never.
本当に良かったの？プールの鍵勝手に開けて。
Yes, please.
まあ、これが私のコネ力ってとこよ。
Connections?
言葉の解釈が違うような。
She may have been able to use the pool for rehabilitation purposes. Ah, yes. But I bet we'd still get reprimanded for using it without permission. Warm-up exercises. They're 10? What's 10? Wait, what? Now I'm confused.
それで?
What? Yuri suddenly stared straight at me.
何か感想はないの?
No. Don't give me that look. About what? Oh, about your swimsuits? To be honest, they all had such amazing figures. I didn't know where to keep my eyes.
ユーリ、ウブな少年にその質問は難易度が高すぎると思うの。
それでもいいから何か言ってよ。それとも鼻血が出そうで我慢してるってこと？
Quite possibly.
鼻血、お兄ちゃんは水着姿が見られて嬉しいってことですか？
I have analyzed the situation.
そうそう、よくわかったね。
Yeah, she does.
なるほど。では、これからは水着で生活するようにしますね。
Wait, what? No. 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 You really don't need to wear your swimsuit every day. I hope they haven't had anything to eat. They'll cramp up and die.
もしかして、サラちゃんやユーリちゃんが水着姿でいる方が嬉しいですか？
Oh boy, if you were to ask some people in chat, I guarantee you that they would be like, Yuri in swimsuit all the time? Oh! You know, because everyone loves Yuri. That's not what I meant!
シュン、困ってる。
If you really think that, then help me out here!
助ける？何それ？情けない。
Now she's giving the cat face. God. I can't with you, Yuri.
サラだったら助けてくれるかもよ。ああ見えて困ってる人を放っておけないタイプだから。
Oh, I know Sarah would help out. Not everyone, Scooter. Well, Magnus likes the more mature, older type of woman.
Uh,
You think so?
困っている人を見て楽しむのは良くないでしょ、ユーリ。
It's not nice to enjoy watching people suffer. おー。
私たちに水着を見繕ってくれたし、そういうユーリの方が世話焼きだと思う。
Got him.
サラが褒めるなんて怖いな。
That said, Yuri really did have good fashion sense, especially when it came to swimsuits.
お兄ちゃん、困らせちゃいましたか？
I like none of them. Wow, little drag.
大丈夫。白根が心配することじゃないわ。
ま、白根が水に入れないのはしょうがないとして。
See, I already knew. It doesn't matter what game it is, the more mature character, Magnus is always like... He turns into a rabid animal for him.
サラは泳げないだけで水に入れないわけじゃないよね。
Get in there.
え？
I mean, she's
そうだけど。
she's sitting there. Wait.
せっかく遊びに来たんだから楽しまないと。
Why? You're being real mischievous. Oh. Oh.
何するの、ユーリ。
Mischievous, no! Yuri grabbed Sarah and pulled her into the pool. Well, I need Yuri's smug face makes me look really uncomfortable. I think I need an adult. They started splashing water They started splashing water at each other and dodging each brain.
私も。
No, Shrone! Shrone kicked water up at me in one dexterous movement of her legs. Wow! I thought you were my only ally! Well, I am 40,000 years old. All these youngins don't do it for me. I don't think Magnus also likes students very much. It would appear her superhuman strength applied to both her arms and legs as she instantly covered me in what felt like a bucket's worth of water. Dear God. After that, the three relentlessly splashed water at me until they grew tired of it. As simple as it was hopelessly fun. I like that. It was a nice...
楽しかった。
It was a nice break after the fucking sad fest.
そうね。思ったよりいい気分転換になったかも。
They ended up playing and swimming for quite some time after that. Soons are cute, but I think Tara has claimed every Soon in existence. Hey, at least we got some good fan service. And what felt like no time at all, day turned into evening.
なんだかシュン、お父さんみたいな顔してる。
What? I'm sure you could have picked a better word than that. It's just seeing you all act so close really reminded me of when we were kids.
お父さんじゃなくて、開口おじさんってこと？
Yes, I'm an old man. I'm Magnus now. You're the same as always, Sarah.
私も思い出したよ。ずっと昔だけど、みんなでプールに行ったよね。
忘れもしない。シュンに嫌がらせをされた日ね。
Whoa, hold the hoozle. What sort of joke is that supposed to be? Shrone's eyesight was always very poor, so we didn't really go to the pool very often because of it.
なるほど。加害者は記憶が曖昧と。
What'd I do? I'm the perpetrator?
サラ、あのことまだ根に持ってるの？
Wee woo, help, Space Marines?
当然。一生忘れない心の傷を負ったもの。その張本人はどうやら忘れてしまったようだけど。
You could fill me in.
もしかして サラが泳ぎの練習をしている時にシュンが手を離したって話。
Oh. So I threw her to the dogs, basically. Literally threw her to the deep end.
そう、それよ。絶対に手を離さないって言ってたのに、あんなの悪魔の所業よ。
It's fucked up, though. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let go. Haha, take that! Swim on your own!
そのせいで溺れかけたの。スパルタにも程がある。
まあまあ、好きな子にいたずらしちゃうっていう、そういうことでしょ。
Hey, Yuri. Yes, it was true that being a kid came with its share perks. Still, I wouldn't have let go of her for a reason like that.
そうだったの？
It wasn't like I was trying to tease you or anything.
なら、どうして？
You were getting better at swimming, so I let go, I think.
そう。本当にそうだって言うなら。
Luckily for me, I was forced to do swimming lessons for whatever fucking reason. So I know I'd figured out how to swim real fast.
これからも許さないから。
Oh, wait. Whoa! Whoa!
男の子特有のいたずら心が原因なんだったら、若気の至りってことでいいの。でも、何も言わずに勝手な判断を下されても、それは意地悪と何ら変わらないわ。
Yeah, I didn't sound like I was just like, all right, I'm gonna let go. I just was like, it wasn't like that at all. Give me a chance to explain. I never thought a simple event like that would traumatize Sarah to the point of that she resented me to this day. It was a trivial incident, but her ire ran deep.
サラちゃんは本当に記憶力がいいんですね。
Oh, damn, the boobs and the thumbnail are gone. That's probably for the best.
さすがに白根には負けるけどね。それはサラちゃんのおかげです。
Isn't it ironic that the one that creates the robots and the androids and such talks like a robot herself for the most part? Da 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 da.
でもお兄ちゃんがサラちゃんを好きだったのは。いや、そんな記憶ははっきりとはないですが。
We don't speak of this. I bet you they did that on purpose. Shrone!
なんでもないです。確証がないのに適当なことを言おうとして。どうしてこんなことを思ったのかな。間違えちゃいました。
Shrone dodged the subject, clearly having lost her composure. I could more or less guess what she wanted to say, but wasn't sure why she went to the trouble of covering it up in front of Sarah. Maybe she was being considerate since Yuri was here. Also, the music, oh, no. Because Yuri's a sick one.
Yuri-chan!
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Just deep breaths. Everyone calm down. We'll just I was thinking how quiet she had been since earlier. I noticed her face had turned quite pale. Are you okay? Oh, it doesn't look like it.
ダメだ。
Was she having trouble standing? Yuri leaned against the school gate and hung her head. Yuri? Are you not feeling well? I thought we were having happy!
座り込んでも大丈夫です。手を貸しますか？
Oh, she also gonna have the Yuri android. No!
ちょっと静かにしてくれる？もしもし、救急です。咲見学園の校門前で。はい。
Sarah immediately went into emergency support mode without anyone having to tell her to.
今日は調子いいはずだったのに。
It's fine. We know you're sick.
みんなごめんね。
辛い時はあまり話さない方がいいです。ユーリちゃんには私たちがついてます。
So just relax. Sharone was relatively calm, but all I could really do was stand by and watch. She seemed to be doing well as of late and acted perfectly healthy today. But it made me realize you can never tell when illness would strike. With that apologetic whisper, Yuri closed her eyes and remained silent for some time. It didn't take long for the ambulance to arrive, but Sharone continued to look rather anxious. I thought we were just gonna have Happy, and then Yuri got sick. Well, her sickness flared up. After what happened, Yuri was sent home and ended up taking a few days off from school in order to stabilize her condition. After Sarah called for the ambulance, she asked Sharone and I to head home. Sarah stressed how bad it would be for her if Mom bumped into Sharone while she was in the hospital. Oh, Sharone looked extremely upset and remained that way even after we made it home. Our first home. Our first night. It turned out to be a bittersweet debut indeed. Oh God. Hello? Morning, Sharone. Wait. Oh.
珍しいですね。お兄ちゃんがこの時間に起きているのは。
If I got you to do that every single day, I doubt I'd be able to get up if the need arose.
確かにそうかもしれませんね。
If Bosskwar shushed me, then told me to relax, that would have the exact opposite effect. Look, I can do what I want. Sharone must have had Yuri stuck in her mind. She spoke in a less chipper voice than usual. Looks like the protagonist has a better computer than you. Yeah? Everyone does. Everyone's always like, oh, I got the best fucking computer in the goddamn world. And I'm sitting here like, actually, technically this is my job, but I have the worst computer ever. And I'm just like, I'll never get a new computer. That's how it usually works. That's how it usually works. And then I get depressed. Now, Magnus made me depressed. White hair. I was told there would be tears. Oh, there were earlier. Also, what the fuck? Whoa! Head pat! Come on, cheer up.
お兄ちゃん。
I'm 10,000% certain my computer is trashier than yours. Okay, look. I mean, for my work purposes, my computer's really bad. Here are some of the tears that you came for. Damn it, Magnus! Oh, sorry. I may be your brother, but I got a little bit ahead of myself there.
いえ、ちょっとびっくりしただけです。
She
嬉
likes
しいです。
she likes the head pats.
それに、白根さんも頭を撫でられるのが好きだったみたいです。
Oof. Sharone-san.
何かおかしかったでしょうか。
Sharone stared blankly at me.
私も撫でられるのが好きみたいなので。
Who wouldn't like getting pet? I see. I'll keep it up then. I continue to slowly pet Sharone's tiny head. The feel of her fine silky hair getting caught in my fingers was pleasant and oddly ticklish.
小さい頃、ご褒美として頭を撫で撫でされていたと記憶しています。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Steam version has a patch. This is too far.
白根さんはそれを嬉しいと思っていました。
What was it you said back then? That my hands were magic? I got them magic hands.
魔法かどうかはわかりませんが、こ 心の奥底から私も嬉しいと感じています。もっと撫でてください。
I continue to caress her head at her request, seemingly filling that empty void in time. I see. Shirone-san, huh? Shirone had never referred to my sister as a separate person before, so I found it to be quite strange at first. Had Shirone developed a new sense of self? Probably, definitely after the whole mom stuff. I got pet all the time when I was married. Chat! Even if I were to ask her about it, it would definitely be difficult for her to answer.
今日放課後にユリちゃんのお見舞いに行きませんか？
Poor Yuri. I bet Tara Colt's already in the hospital with her. I feel like we're good. Oh, wait. Oh, the stretch. All right. That sounds nice. Shall we?
はい。元気だと聞いてても学校で会えないと心配で。
Are we gonna give Yuri head pats as well? I'm sure Yuri will be happy to see you.
そうだと嬉しいなって思います。
With the expectation of treating Shirone like a different person, Shirone was totally normal.
もう大丈夫ですよ。
Alright. Sounds like you're feeling a bit better now.
お兄ちゃんのおかげですね。
We need some waters in the chat because I'm about to drink water and I'm a streamer douchebag that needs to tell everyone that what I want in the chat. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, brah. Okay. She suddenly burst into a cheerful smile.
それではそろそろ学校へ行きましょう。
Yay. See, look, even the background characters have fucking faces. Morning classes ended and our lively lunch break had arrived. I was in the mood to eat lunch outdoors and decided to head to the pool side, which would likely be uninhabited, but there probably is an uninhabitable person there. Sorry to intrude. Yep.
いやいや、私の場所でもないからね。
Hibino-san had beaten me here. Since I had already made the trip, I suggested we grab a bite to eat together. I've always pictured you as having tons of friends, but I guess you eat alone sometimes too?
まあ、たまにだけどね。友達が多いとか少ないとかはあんまり関係ないと思うけど。
Thank you. I love you all. You are totally awesome. Almost as good as pudding.
Red Dead gifted a sub to the community. Got a tier gift sub to Goozy. Goozy? Gazizzy. Jeez. I'm gonna call you G Guy. Gifted a sub to G Guy randomly. God damn it, Red Dead.
ななみくんが狭く深くタイプなら、私は広く浅くタイプかな。
I know what shallow friend. I know that. Well, I don't, but I know what it means. She's Colossus from X-Men. Did you just call him Jizz? No, I called him G-Guy. G-Guy. The impression I had of Abino-san was that she had a wide social circle and many found her to be trustworthy.
そういえばななみくん、新しいお家に引っ越したんだね。
Where'd you hear that?
まあまあ、家が近いんだからそのくらいは。
Through the grapevine? Alright, I guess so.
でも、 ななみくんママとは別々で白根ちゃんと二人暮らしってのには驚いたよ。
Yeah, well, things and stuff happened. Moved in together. Sharone may be an android, but hearing her put it that way made my heart skip a beat.
そうそう、この前ななみくんママが救急車で運ばれていくのを見ちゃったんだ。聞いちゃいけないことだったらごめんね。ここ最近ななみくん暗かったし、何かあったのかなって。
You know, not at all. We lived in the same residential area, so there was nothing unusual about her having witnessed that. All this happened right after I asked her for advice, so I would feel guilty if she had been worrying about me ever since.
まあ実験中にアクシデントが起きるっていうのはよくあることだしね。ソルティの場合だって全てがうまくいっているわけでもないし。
The salty trials! In the end, everything went exactly as you predicted, Ibino-san.
皮肉にもね、私余計なこと言っちゃったな。
Skynet's coming for us. No, none of this is your fault.
うん、そうなのかもしれないけど辛いことだよね。
My gloomy mood must have been contagious. The tone of our conversation was more somber than usual. But based on what she had said, it sounded as though Ibino-san had gone through a similar experience in the past.
でもななみくんはちゃんと自分で決めたからきっと大丈夫なんだ。
Listen, we're all gonna be taken over by robots one day, so... and all YouTubers and stuff will be replaced by all the virtual YouTubers, which are just, you know, you still got someone doing the voice, right? I mean, I think so. I don't know, unless it is just straight up a robot. Look, I don't know how this works. Where's my virtual YouTuber? Whoa!
勝手に心配してごめんね。
Thank you so much.
詳しいことは話しちゃいけないんだろうけど、ななみくんママ、お大事にね。
Yeah, it's not like I can't see her, so I'll do my best to support her.
あ、さすがは男の子、頼もしいね。
That's a guy for you. We've been a two-person family for a long time, so of course I would be.
うんうん。また何かあったらここで話そっか。なんてね、相談事はない方が本当は嬉しいかな。
Ibino-san let out a hearty laugh to clear away the depressing mood.
さて、午後の授業も頑張らないとね。
Aren't I supposed to be eating lunch? Maybe I was eating while we were, you know. Later that day after school, I met up with Sharone by the school gates and headed to Yuri's house. Her condominium came into view in the burning twilight. I spotted a familiar figure walking out of the building. Oh no! It's like, well. You came to check in on her too, Hanako-senpai?
はい、蜂蜜とリンゴを持ってきました。
Honey and apples! Oh.
ユーリ、元気でしたよ。よかったです。
Hunky dory, huh? Do people say that anymore?
そうなんですよね。
Sharone looked relieved.
白根から聞いてます。みんなで遊びに行った帰りに倒れたそうですね。
Well, yeah, but it's not our fault.
白根、くよくよしてはいけません。そんなだとユーリもくよくよしてしまいます。笑ってください。スマイルです。
Give us the smile!
白根の笑顔はとびっきりの元気玉になるんですから。
Spirit bomb! Spirit bomb.
謝ってましたか？
Fucking. No, I think that sort of description suits your personality perfectly, Hanako senpai.
褒めてないですね。
Uh,
まあいいです。シュンがビターでも白根がスイートに笑ってくれていますから。
also, back sprite. No. I looked at Trone and saw a gentle smile spread across her face.
その調子でスマイルですよ、白根。
It's joke. Hey! Front sprite of me! With that, Hanako senpai left in a spirited fashion.
花子先輩はいい人です。
She's something. She really is. She could be rather unpredictable at times, but she was gentle at her core. I really believe that from the bottom of my heart. She has no face. I'm fairly sure we do have a face. It just doesn't show it most of the time. Because we had the CG where we showed our face and everything. Someone photoshopped Scott's face on top. Don't do it. Oh no! I'm disgusting! You want to see my face? Well, there's always that. Yuri felt well enough to talk, so we were led in as far as her bedroom.
白根、
This is exactly how I would assume this would look.
おまけにシュン。
What? What was the and for? The fuck? I flashed her a light smirk. We ran into Hanako senpai outside.
うん、お見舞いに来てくれた。花子先輩、めちゃくちゃ元気にまくし立てるからちょっと困っちゃった。
元気のお裾分けですね。
よく言えばね。でも花子先輩、最後の方でボソッと「もしかして風紀委員の仕事がきつかったですか?」とか言うから悪いことしちゃったなって。
Make her think that. That way maybe she'll let up.
そんなこと全然ないのにね。あーでもこれでしばらく風紀委員の仕事を免れられるならそれはそれでラッキーかも。
See? Yeah, just keep it up. Hey now.
にひ。
Uh,
まあ冗談だけど。
well, off to our side, Trone meekly bowed her head.
ゆりちゃん、本当にごめんなさい。
Aww.
もう白根のせいじゃないって。
そうですけど、私があんなに騒いでたからゆりちゃん具合が悪くても言い出せなかったんじゃないかって。
I mean, I don't think that's the case.
そうじゃないんだよ。白根は何でも自分のせいにしすぎ。不甲斐ないけどあの時は本当に急だったの。寝不足で乗り物に乗ると酔っちゃうとかその程度のことなんだから。
そうでしょうか。
とにかく白根は気にしちゃダメ。私は強くなったんだよ。
She's dealt with this sickness for some time, so.
白根は今の私と昔の私比べられるでしょ。見て、私成長してないかな。
してます。
Grown up Yuri.
そう子供の時に死ぬって思ってたのにまだしぶとく生きてるんだから。そういうこと。
Oh. That's gonna be Yuri's story, isn't it? During her route, her sickness is gonna get real bad, and it's gonna be real sad. Alright, well.
しぶとさだけは誰にも負けないんだからね。それにプール楽しかったし、今度は白根の方から誘ってよ。
We'll need to keep a better eye on Yuri. There are routes. There's Sarah's route, Shirone's route, and Yuri's route, if I remember correctly. Yuri's usual smile was cheerful enough to match even Shirone's. For that matter, Shirone seemed to have finally come to terms with it. She flashed back an extraordinary smile of her own, just as Hanako-senpai had suggested.
そういえば、シュンを私の部屋に入れるのって久しぶりな気がした。
I haven't been here in years.
つい踏み込ませてしまったけど。
I didn't. But if Hanako-senpai saw us like this, she might have given me some weird lecture. Shirone was obviously with me, so she may not have made such a big fuss about it if that had happened.
白根はダメだよ。兄とはいえ、不用意に自分の部屋に異性を入れちゃ。
I am learning. I'm adapting. Robot.
そうなんですか？
今日はお見舞いに来てくれたから特別に許すけど。
Well.
乙女の秘密が詰まっている部屋に思春期の男子が入ると取り返しのつかない事態が発生するかもだから。
What kind of secrets are you holding? He always has magic in their visual novels. It's true. Magic, and it's weird.
肝に銘じておきます。
Yep, she's got it in her memory banks now. I wondered why Shirone gave such a serious sounding reply.
ゆりちゃんの部屋は久しぶりです。
子供の頃はここを遊び場にすることが多かったものね。私体弱かったから。
Just to keep her safe, make sure that she didn't go too far if something were to happen. What the hell is happening, Magic? Sorry, I gotta get going. Have fun with the rest of the stream. See you later, Eagle. Oh! It wasn't just the laboratory and the birdcage. Both Yuri and Sarah had memories of playing with Shirone at a number of places on this island.
あの時はぼんやりとしか見えなかったですけど、懐かしい匂いがします。ゆりちゃんの匂いです。
Yuri's scent. Terracot's in the corner, scenting. Corner of her room.
それはなんかやめて。恥ずかしいから。
ごめんなさい。でもここは確かに特別な場所なんです。
I mean, everyone has their own smell. Like, so it can be bad, sometimes it can be good. Doesn't.
私にとっても。
Oh. So I look up at the ceiling. Shirone flashed her yet another bright smile, which only made Yuri even more flustered. Yuri said! Shirone and Shirone. Shirone seemed to possess those two different hearts within her. Shirone and Shirone. That sounds like a sitcom. Later, the three of us looked through an old photo album together, read our graduation anthologies, and so on. I would have preferred to not drudge up all these old memories, all these old, embarrassing memories. But it was fine so long as Shirone and Yuri were having fun. They wallpapered the ceiling? I just assumed it was the ceiling. Yuri insisted she was feeling better and walked us out to the front of her house.
まあとにかく白根ちゃんは男の子に人気があったの。これは確か。
Whoa, hold on there.
でもお兄ちゃん以外興味ないって感じだったもんね。
Oh. Yeah, you know, these things are a thing in anime.
白根さんモテモテだったんですね。
今の白根だってすごく男子に人気があるんだよ。
そうなんですか？
気づいてないって、そこは白根ちゃんと一緒か。でも白根もいつかは兄離れしないとね。
どうして離れるんですか？
wee woo?
ああ、そうか。白根はアンドロイドだからずっと妹のままでもいいのかな。
Well, I mean, technically she's not even our little sister. Technically.
ずっと妹のまま。
Yuri. Shirone's expression turned solemn, and I quickly admonished Yuri for her comment.
あれ、私変なこと言った？
It's not incest, it's wincest.
そんなことないです。
I could more or less sense that Shirone was forcing herself to smile.
あ、初恋の記憶はない？あの頃の白根ちゃんの年齢だったら初恋を経験しててもおかしくはないと思うんだけど。
I don't think I would
姉
have,
ちゃんを好きだったっていうのしかありません。
Yeah, it was only me!
そっか。なら今からその経験ができるのかもしれないね。
What are you trying to say, Yuri?
そうですか？
Yuri?
一目惚れっていうのもあるから。
Come on, Yuri. Yuri was sure bringing up relationships an awful lot today.
別にいいじゃない。白根だっていつかは好きな人ができるのかもしれないし。兄としては許せない？
Probably not. I'd be very defensive. I love the little animations they do for the sprites sometimes. Baka! What are you saying? I mean, idiot!
前にサラの話をしたじゃない？白根ちゃんもね、お兄ちゃんと結婚したいって言ってた時期もあったんだよ。
Yuri wants your booty.
それができないと分かったからサラとくっつけようとしてたけど。
Well, yeah.
その記憶あります。
Oh, Yuri. Are we doing all the routes or just one? I'd like to do all of them. Mostly depends on if you guys want me to do all of them. Because let's be honest, right now it's probably going to be Yuri's route because everyone fucking loves her except Magnus and Ben and Chase. And, well, actually, Tara, Colt, and Josie just love her, so I really don't know whose route it's going to be. But I do want to do all of them.
そうだったら夢の叶う生まれ変わりなのかもしれないね。
夢の叶う生まれ変わり。
Let us have a vote. Someone bring up the straw poll!
あ、ごめん、変なこと言っちゃった。
The straw poll of whose route we're doing first. Shirone was Shirone's reincarnation. I guess that was another way of putting it. Yeah, kinda. Just not like Sarah's route, thanks, Scooter. Yuri. As far as Mom was concerned, the only real Shirone was the one who had died at sea, and Shirone wasn't able to fill that void. As for me, what did I think?
おっと、調子に乗って話しすぎちゃった。学校を休むと話したいことでいっぱいになっちゃう。
Bearing in mind, Shirone's route would have the most story, I feel like. Or the most emotional impact. I'm sure they're all gonna be emotional, but I feel like Shirone's would be the most emotionally impacted.
明日は会えますか？
サボらなければね。
Hey now.
明日は絶対行く。絶対にね。
And so, Yuri didn't show up for school tomorrow. She didn't appear to be lying, at least.
じゃあね。
また明日です。
Bye, Yuri. Shone sounded reassured and waved to Yuri until she was completely out of sight. Which is why Shirone's... Look, it doesn't matter. It's what you guys decide. I'm just a street performer. That's literally... Or a street entertainer, as it were. So you guys tell me what to do and I do it. Unless I don't want to do it, and then in which case you're fucked. Straw poll! Where's my straw poll? We had gotten into such a deep conversation with Yuri that the veil of night was already falling upon us.
お兄ちゃん。
Hmm?
白根さんは大人になったらどんな人と結婚したんでしょう。
Me.
お兄ちゃんみたいな人でしょうか。
Uh-oh. Red Dead's getting a little turned on. He sees the walking animations. It's hard to say. Although I don't think they'd need to be anything like me. Had Shone survived, I would have gotten to see what sort of adult she would have eventually turned into.
アンドロイドでも結婚はできるんでしょうか。
I suppose so. I wouldn't see why not. All I could do was give her an ambiguous smile.
私も白根さんみたくお兄ちゃんと結婚したいって思ってるかもしれませんよ。
Oh boy. First, I don't make straw polls. Second, Scooter just admitted he's an android with a slight self-determination. Why don't you make straw polls? Why don't my mods do mod things? Just,
でも私も妹だからそもそも無理ですよね。
Shirone joked before I had a chance to reply.
それなら私もお兄ちゃんがサラちゃんと結婚してくれたら嬉しいです。
I wasn't told to make one, you fuck.
サラちゃんがお姉ちゃんになりますから。
I had heard that line somewhere before.
でもそうしたらユーリちゃんはどうしよう。ユーリちゃんとも結婚してくれますか？
It's not gonna work that way. That isn't really an option in this country, as you'd probably expect. Wait, marrying either of them's never gonna happen!
それ以外にお兄ちゃんを引き取ってくれそうな人はいません。
Oh, look at Chase! Making the straw poll like a hero. We need to figure this straw poll out. All right. Do you really see me as that big of a disappointment, Shirone?
結婚は人生の墓場だって本で読みました。これってどういう意味なんですか？
A tomb of life. Yup, sounds about right. Who would you vote for? I could go either way, really. At this point. Something neither you nor I need to learn anytime soon, I'm sure. I was hesitant to tell her that androids couldn't get married. Shirone should have already been aware, but the fact she deliberately brought up the subject likely meant she was interested in the idea. Why can't androids get married? What's the problem? I don't see no problem with this. Also, Yuri's winning, so unless we got some more votes, Yuri's gonna be the first one, which I figured would be the case. Was it the contradiction of possessing the heart of a human, yet being inhuman, that caused Shirone to become her own separate entity from Shirone? If that were true, maybe I ought to treat her like Shirone as well. Oh. Well,
見てください。鳥が飛んでいきます。
Yes, flying birds. The pair of birds sailed into the distance, nestling together in the sky. It was then that I realized I hadn't yet given any thought whatsoever to Shirone's future. Whoa! Where am I? Hello? I'm giving the pull 3 more minutes.
お兄ちゃん、起きてください。
Why is it doing... Oh, no. I could feel my body being rocked a bit gently. With each sway, I slowly reached consciousness. Morning, morning, Shirone.
はい、おはようございます。今日も快晴、気持ちのいい朝ですよ。そろそろ起きないと朝ごはんが冷めてしまいます。
Oh shit! I need to eat my I almost said I need to eat my hamsters. I mean hash browns. Brain, why do you want to eat hamsters? I don't know.
いつも通り、いや、いつも以上に腕によりをかけて作りました。
After weighing my options between staying in bed or eating her delicious breakfast, my mental scale favored one over the other. Well, I guess I have to get up. You mean that's not normal?
はい。
Hamsters.
今日はきっといいことがありますよ。
Shirone trotted off back into the living room. I still wasn't quite used to this lifestyle just yet, but the one thing I can say for certain was that I liked when Shirone woke me up every day. That way I was never late to anything. Lunch break. Oh shit. Like how just, boom, here's the scene. You cut to it. Guys, looks like Yuri's winning. I bet Terra Colt's getting a hoozle from that. Same with Josie. They're both getting hoozles. Yuri had made it to school today. Okay, I thought she would actually ditch. Hamtaro Burger. You should have waited to make the poll until the end of the Commonwealth run. Nah. It's good to do it now. That way I know ahead of time what I'm doing. Yuri had made it to school today, and yeah, she looked like she was back to her usual self.
昨日はありがとうね。ゆりちゃんが元気になってよかったです。
Here, we'll give Yuri some pets.
サラもお見舞いに来てくれてありがとう。
Huh? Shirone and I looked over at Sarah with surprise.
ユリはすぐにバラす。
Why is that a big deal?
いいじゃない。悪いことしてるわけじゃないんだし。
I'm gonna murder. Sarah skipped school to go to work, but still made time to visit Yuri. Her grumpiness only made me smile all the more.
サラはね、シュンと白根が帰った後に来てくれたの。
Ah, we just missed each other, huh?
紅茶を持ってきてくれたんだよね。パックじゃなくて茶葉からの高級そうなやつ。
I don't know about that. I don't know about tea.
だけど入れ方がわからないとか言い出してさ。
The fuck, Sarah?
しょうがないでしょ。いつもはアンドロイドに入れてもらってるんだから。
Ah, of course.
真顔で聞くんだもん。メイドロボはいないのって。いるわけないよ。爆笑しちゃった。
We're not all gonna have fucking maid robots over here. No matter how prolific androids were on this island, they were still way too pricey to find in the average household. Oh boy, how much would an android be? Probably as much as, probably a little bit more than a new computer. Ah!
結局、私のお母さんが代わりに入れてくれたんだ。
Ah.
美味しかったでしょ。
Look, your opinions can change. The vote's still there.
まあ感謝してます。でもあれじゃサラは一人暮らしできないよ。
ユーリと出会った時から一人暮らしだけど。
I've been on my own.
あ、確かに。
God damn it. I couldn't help but laugh at how dejected Yuri looked. Instead of her parents, Sarah had been raised by androids. You could call that living alone.
とにかくサラは何でもロボットに頼りすぎ。
She really does.
それを言うならシュンだって何でも白根任せでしょ。
Hey! Hold on. Don't bring me into this.
食事は朝、昼、晩と毎日使っています。
You are totally awesome, almost as good as pudding.
Penis. Rez! Thank you, Rez. 15 months Twitch Prime. God damn it. I need water for that. Thank you, Rez. God damn it. The Brexit. They voted to leave by now. Leave by now. They're still in the EU.
それって全部ってこと？
女性にばかり食事を作らせるなんて、シュンは割と前時代的な人間なのね。
Okay, hold on. I don't force her to do anything.
いえいえ、私は女性というよりもアンドロイドですから。
She kind of just does things.
それに妹はお兄ちゃんに手料理を食べてもらえると嬉しいものなんです。
うわー、白ね、うちにも欲しいよ。
I'll let you borrow her, but not for more than 5 minutes.
私も姉に海外しく手料理を振る舞ってくれる妹が欲しいよ。
Anomalous. It's not like you're incapable of cooking either, Yuri.
できるわけでもないよ。
Ah, Yuri, bad at cooking. True, Yuri's cooking abilities definitely left something to be desired.
シュン、もしかして結婚したらご飯は全部お嫁さんに作ってもらうってタイプじゃないよね。
I didn't force her to do...
そうだとしたら最低ね。
Why am I always the bad guy? I wish I was good. Sarah's words cut deep.
ダメなんですか？
Is that wrong?
今の時代、そんな考え方の男がいたら化石認定ね。
That's true. That's the old-fashioned way of doing things.
土の中で永遠に眠ってていいと思う。
Damn!
まあそこまでは言わないけど、男の人にもたまには作ってもらいたいな。女性だって男性の作る手料理が食べてみたいし。
I'm going to a car meeting. What the shit city? What city is that? How do you afford these things, Rez? It's okay, Yuri. I can teach you how to cook.
もちろん食べてもらうのも嬉しいけど、作ってもらうのもどんなに下手でも嬉しいものだと思う。
そう？料理は料理ができる人が作ればいいと思うの。人には役割ってものがあるでしょ？
That's my role in the Maya Scott relationship. Maya can't cook shit. She sets fire to everything. So I have to do it. It's half hour for me. Fuck. That still doesn't explain how you travel everywhere. You went to the moon just last week. Maya is Sayori? No. Not at all. That statement makes it sound like you're totally ignoring the tone of the conversation.
そんなことない。私が言いたいのは、できない人に料理を望むのはやめてねってことだけ。それはハラスメントよ。
We don't discuss that in public. We're scared. You can teach mom. I can't teach her. She is literally incapable of cooking. Quite literally. I wasn't sure how to respond to that.
そうだ、白根は玉ねぎ切るとき涙出たりしないの？
I am robot.
出たことないです。
She's a robot.
羨ましい。私は水中ゴーグル装備だよ。
I've actually never cried with the onion stuff. Wait, Scott, you can cook? Yeah, you're damn right I can cook. I just don't cook like super crazy shit like Chris does all the time because I'm lazy when it comes to cooking, but I can. I just choose not to. I choose to cook more simpler stuff. Like I've been making burritos, big ass burritos for a little bit, and you know, like I like making things with meat. I love meat. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why cook if you have money? I don't have money. I have money to survive, and that's it. Not to be able to get like fancy ribeye steaks all the time, though that would be amazing. I haven't had a steak in years. Literal years. Also, I like making pizza from scratch, but it takes so much work. I had my own little recipe and everything. Sadly, I don't have it here. I have it in my old home where I lived with my parents. I want steak now. I hate y'all. Now, I'm hungry! Again, I didn't eat before I streamed, so it was hard for me to tell whether Yuri's comment was true or not. Regardless, we spent our lunch break like any other. Iron Chef. Cooking is fun, though. Experimenting, doing that sort of stuff. I cook very simple stuff, mostly because I don't like crazy shit. Like, I don't want, I don't like the taste of certain vegetables and whatnot, and one of the first things I cooked was chicken parmigiana. Pog, as the kids say. Oh. Ow. As I made my way toward our usual meeting place, the school gate, I happened to run into Shirone. These things happen once in a while. Then, also by happenstance, we spotted Hanako-senpai at the end of the hall. Oh, Jesus.
Hanako-senpai, konnichiwa.
It's joke.
Shirone, konnichiwa. Ii aisatsu desu.
Jolly good greeting. She literally talks like Dee Dee from fucking Chrono Clock. Oh, god damn it.
Shun wa?
Afternoon.
声が小さいですけど、まあいいです。そういえばシュン、白根と二人暮らしを始めたそうですね。
Yes. How'd you know that?
風紀委員長に手に入らない情報は nothing です。
What? Who the hell did Hanako-senpai think she was?
若い男女が二人きりで一つ屋根の下。
Unacceptable!
これは不純異性交友の香りがします。どうなんですか、シュン
Well, first off, I'm not gonna have any sexual deviancy with my sister android, not sister, at least for the time being. But that probably happens later in the not all ages version, where we probably end up doing the diddly with our android sister, not sister, because she is in fact not actually our sister. She was the best wing woman. Fuck you, Ben! Shrone and I are siblings. Besides, she's an android.
なるほど。ではシュンを信じましょう。
Uh-huh.
白根も気をつけなさい。お兄ちゃんといえども一皮むけば狼です。
It's true. All men are animals.
可愛い赤ずきんちゃんは食べられてしまいます。
And when the pro tag comes, the android shorts out. Magnus!
まあミセスナナミがいるから大丈夫だとは思いますが。
Shrone's expression turned a bit lonely.
どうしたのですか？
Hanako-senpai, what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
唐突に不自然なクエスチョンは。
Now, hold on. My attempt to change the subject backfired and put her on guard.
まあいいです。真面目な話、兄は妹への性的興奮を抑えられるよう防御機構が働くと聞いてますから。白根は何にも心配することはないと思いますよ。
At least with Sharone, there's no risk of pregnancy. Lil Drag, always looking at the bright side.
なんだかロボットみたいですね。
そうですね。
逆は
Weirdo.
あるんでしょうか。
何がですか？
妹がお兄ちゃんにみたいな。
どうでしょう。それは考えたこともなかったです。
I've never considered this possibility. Android 18 had a baby because Android 18 wasn't an android anymore. She got turned into a human. So. Dun dun dun!
シュンはヘタレですからことには及ばないと思います。
Wow. Wow! What are you talking about? I was sweating from the rather outrageous comments Hanako-senpai was spewing.
もしも白根が抑えきれなくなった時は乙女のたしなみですよ。
Womanly modesty. Life happens.
白根に教えたのは道具を使わない方法ですから安心安全です。
What on earth are you teaching her, Hanako-senpai? That's basically what Ben is asking.
シュンには秘密にしなくてはいけません。男子禁制です。
And no condoms needed. Chad. Oh my god, dude. I wonder if androids could be made to carry a fetus, like an incubator. Oh my god. Well,
わかりました。
that's in the memory banks. I didn't have the foggiest idea of what was going on. Knowing Shrone, she would likely follow through out of sheer curiosity.
おっと長話してしまったです。それではまた明日。
はい、さようなら。
Lab babies, but mobile.
悪者は今日も成敗。明日も成敗です。
She has a little jingle to go along with her reprimanding hoodlums. Hanako-senpai skipped away while singing a strange song to herself.
花子先輩はすごいです。
No, she's actually really weird.
今日もいろいろ勉強できました。
Are we getting into some weird android sex bullshit? Is that what's happening? Right. Including some things I wish she hadn't, I'm sure. Keeping up this conversation with Shrone any longer would have been extremely awkward. I stopped as we reached the fork in the road. Oh, that reminds me. There's somewhere I'd like to go. You go on ahead without me. I'll be home shortly.
はい。
In a rare turn, she mumbled and didn't answer right away. Still got the little bit of acid reflux problem, but it's getting fixed real fast. Is something wrong, Sharone?
お兄ちゃんと一緒じゃないと嫌だなんて思っていません。
Oh, well, you're just adorable, but, you know. Does that mean you're unhappy does that mean you're unhappy with me then?
違いますです。
Sharone looked down awkwardly. Deep down, she seemed to know exactly where I wanted to go.
無駄に引き止めてしまってすみません。一人で帰りますね。
Sorry about this.
いえいえ、全然。待ってますね。
We already know.
それでは。
Take care. Alright. After watching Sharone walk away, I headed toward the RRC. I had forgotten something at home and wanted to stop in to pick it up. While I was at it, I wanted to check on how Mom was doing now that she had been discharged from the hospital. Oh, God. If I had mentioned any of this to Sharone, she would have asked to come with me. I didn't want to see that lonely look on her face any longer than I had to. Oh, boy. Get to see Mom. Mom seemed to be doing well. Oh, okay. Of course, she may have just been faking it. Either way, it gave me peace of mind for the time being, and I returned to home where Sharone was waiting. I'm surprised there wasn't a scene right there where we actually talked to Mom again. Huh. Maybe that'll probably happen later. I'm home. I mean, wee woo? Space Marine? Was she in the living room? Thought I could hear her voice coming from somewhere close by. Danger incoming. All ages, though. Wee woo! Wee woo! It says all ages game. Don't fuck me on this one. Is Monica ready for censoring? Yes. Hold on. We're gonna save real quick. Actually, just whole new save. It doesn't even matter. What do you... What wee woo? Do fuck me. Wait, Monica, you available? Yeah, she's available. Uh-oh. What's my button? There it is. I don't actually have a... got the escape hatch ready? Now, guys, if this goes awry, we're not going to tell anyone about it. Just as I was about to open the door, I heard something I couldn't believe. Wee woo! Alert! Sharone was. I panicked and averted my gaze. Oh. Well, hey. Sharone was pleasuring herself in the living room and calling my name. All ages. What's this one? Is this what Hanako Senpai had suggested she do to discourage any illicit relationships? This is not all ages. It is all ages. The kids must learn. If so, she was way off base. I had never really thought of Sharone as an android, and this did nothing to change that. As guilty as it made me feel, I ended up watching her the whole time. The kids must learn. Uh-oh, wee woo. Okay, whoa, we're good. Woo! We're good. I bet you it would have had a whole H scene right there. Whole H scene. Red Dead, download, to get the game, download the patch, and tell me if right then and there was an H scene. That's your job. I bet the 18 plus version would have had all the scenes. Yup, guaranteed. All right. Okay. So we were just watching her. Were we like also masturbating? Like, what are we doing? Like, give me the whole lowdown. I need to know. That's why there's an 18 plus version. All right, a trembling and who won the straw poll? Yuri, followed by Shrone, and then Sarah's last. A trembling and visibly exhausted Shrone gently closed her eyes. She almost looked like she was sleeping. It would have been great if that were the case, but Shrone never rested unless she went into sleep mode. With that in mind, I realized then that I couldn't get back to my room on the second floor without going through the living room. Oh. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. We ain't out of the woods. Androids never got tired, but her cheeks were flushed like she was desperate for water. Her satisfied smile was incredibly lewd. Maybe it would be best if I headed back to the front door and pretended that I just got home now and... Ah, son of a bitch! I was exposed! Oh, this is gonna... My email alert went off. I panicked and I flailed to try and stop the noise. But unluckily for me, my elbow hit the door and slammed it wide open. Uh-oh. Wee woo. This means the scientists went out of their way to give her junk. Ah. Okay, so, Shrone, listen. There comes a time in every boy's life where they just want to see an android getting it on with themselves, all right? Not many people get to see this very rare occurrence, but it's always a dream. I'm bullshitting, guys. Just play along with me. And so I may or may not have been watching. This is just thank God it's making me look at the ceiling. With her disheveled clothes in hand, Shrone quickly shoveled to her feet and hid behind the sofa. I'm sorry! I didn't mean to look, but I never thought you'd be doing something like that in here. God damn it. I like how it shows her peeking over the sofa. I was going to say hello. I got hit with an anti-vaping ad. That was the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen. Please, I need a bleach for my eyes. Yeah, that's definitely embarrassing. I'll just head up to my room right away. See you later. My God. Here's the thing. All ages versions for me are usually, at least in terms of the age scenes, we all know most age scenes are bad, right? But it's always funny when they try to, like this one seems to have handled it in the right way, where they don't just, cut to the next scene. They're still showing things, but not showing things at the same time, right? It's real funny when the all ages just cuts the scene straight up, boom, it doesn't exist. So then you come back and you're like, I guess something happened. And it's always funny to me. This is entirely on her, who masturbates in the fucking living room. Oh my god. Hanako senpai had said would be okay since she was my little sister. However, I didn't see Shirone as Shirone. As such, that entire concept was nothing more than an act. There was no way I could view her as a sister anymore, or as a girl I had absolutely no interest in. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Look at my phone. Look at my hands! I was hoping Shirone could tell me what would be on the test, since I forgot to ask, but I don't know her email address yet. Could you talk to her for me? Oh boy. Yuri, I'm sorry about this. It was always times like these where the most mundane things got in my way. This was partially my fault for peeking, but what happened earlier was seriously unlucky. Shirone had never turned me away on her own before. I guess even androids could do that too. Oh boy. See, look at it. Look at this computer. I wish this was my computer. I could hear Shirone's voice from the other side of the door. At least she understands. At least she understands that, you know, I probably should have done that in my bedroom. Alright? That's what I should have done. I didn't. I'm sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. Hanako, why? Why? I'm the one at fault here. I'm really sorry. I'll not be able to get married anymore. She probably got you the house and hid cameras in the house so she can record you getting it on with your robot, sis. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm really sorry. What? What? You aren't a slut from masturbating in the living room? This meant you just wanted to try. It's just, I'm telling you, you really aren't. I'm just sorry. Truly. Masturbate once, you're a slut. I couldn't see her, but Shirone sounded really upset. You know, it's okay if you want to come in. Do I keep saying Monica? I haven't said Monica in this whole stream except for when I was gonna push the buttons for saying Monica. Or, you know. And just now. I'm saying Monica now. It's not incest if she's a robot. Technically, it's actually not incest at all. It's just robot. I see. I may have suggested it, but if Shirone had taken me up on my offer and come in, it would have put me in a tough spot too. Please put them on. Yes, please do. All ages. I listened for her retreating footsteps as Shirone obediently went to her room. My heart was pounding strangely hard and showing no signs of stopping. Shirone isn't Shirone. I understood that very well now. Shirone wasn't my sister. But she was an android. Just as Sarah said, Shirone was made to fulfill that role as my sister. To play her part, if you will. Why then was she calling out my name while so engrossed in the act? Well, you see, we forgot that she was moaning up for us while she was doing it. So, you know, it's sounds like what? Wait, how? What am I saying that sounds like Monica? I don't understand. Child! The feelings she had for me weren't those for a brother, but for a member of the opposite sex. If she were programmed to be my sister, then she shouldn't have feelings like these for her brother. For me. Well, which would mean that Trone herself saw me not as a brother, but as a man. You're damn right I'm a man! That was ordinary enough if you thought in her human terms. However, this realization had left me with mixed feelings. Then it might be okay for me to tell Trone how I felt about her. Might be okay for me to accept her feelings too. Now hold on, we gotta do Yuri's shit. Is this really for the best? I didn't know. I don't think. Would she follow those rules being designed as she was, though? Let's give birth to some little small androids. Oh, it wouldn't be wise to agonize over it yet. So I headed for the living room and noticed someone was standing in the entranceway. I went to take a peek and found Yuri standing there. Uh-oh.
Yahoo!
Yuri, no! Oh, never mind that. Why are you here, Yuri?
白根が開けてくれたからに決まってるじゃない。いや、探しちゃったよ。すんごいオンボロアパートだと思ってたから。
Wow. You really think Sarah would have given us the shittiest apartment ever?
住所は聞いてたけど、本当にここなのって何度も表札確認しちゃった。
God damn it. I feel the exact same way. So, if you came all the way out here, does that mean you needed something from Trone? Well, it was all in the message.
そうそう。昨日のお礼。前にプリントを持ってきてくれたお礼もね。ありがたく頂戴しなさい。
What am I taking? Why is it zoomed in on your chest? Yuri held a bag filled with sweets out to me. Oh, okay. Whew. Just as good as boobies.
ゆりちゃん。
Trone, who had been preparing dinner, trotted back to the entranceway.
それは何ですか？
Condoms.
クッキー。あんまりうまくできなかったけど。
Whoa, they're cookies? Hold the hoozle.
手作りなんですか？そうなんだけど、型抜きとか使って見た目を華やかにしようと思ったのに、なんでかブサイクになった。
Don't use cookie cutters.
あ、でも味は大丈夫だから、ちゃんと食べて確かめてる。
I'll tell you guys, I make a mean snickerdoodle cookie. La la la.
嬉しいです。
Seriously, it is mean. It will eat you alive.
けど、白根は食べられないんだよね。
Well.
でも見た目楽しいし。
But she doesn't have to eat, but she can. We established this like last time. She didn't have to eat, but she was still like eating. Or was she eating? I think she was. I think we established that she can in fact still eat. I make a good chocolate chip cookie. Magnus! Yuri can at least bake cookies.
不揃いなところがね、予想もしない形のものが出てくるよ。
Maybe Yuri is more waifu material than I thought. But Sarah all the way. Why do I feel like Chase is getting slowly convinced? He's like, no, I must not falter. I must not falter. All right, Garen, calm down.
それは楽しみです。
It was hard to tell whether Yuri's comments were that of an optimist or a pessimist.
いつか 白根が作るクッキーも食べたいな。
Yuri just comes in the room. Demacia on Chase and just. There he goes. There he goes.
はい、すぐにでも作ります。
Yuri, is that the real reason you came here?
なわけないでしょ。私を貶めるようなこと言わないで。食い意地張ってるみたいに。
I don't think what I said makes you sound like a fatty.
今、晩ご飯を作っていたところなんです。ゆうりちゃんも食べていってください。
Oh, dinner with Yuri!
あ、ごめん。うちのお母さん、もう用意してると思うから。
Fuck! Never mind!
って今の流れでそれ言う？本当に私が食い意地張ってるみたいじゃない。
Then I will not be turned.
そろそろ火を止めなきゃです。
Oh yeah, make sure you don't set the house on fire, Shirone.
行っておいで。
I shall not falter! Shirone went putting off, Went puttering off back to the kitchen.
まるで新妻のお宅に来たような気分だよ。
Don't even with me. I watched her masturbate, okay? We're at a new stage of our relationship. Give me all the cookies. I'd never visited a household like that, so I wasn't sure how accurate that was.
この家、サラが買ったんでしょ？
Oh, so you know about that? Damn, even Lil Drag, Yuri is clearly the best girl. Damn, that's Lil Drag saying it. The sharpest mind can cut through stone. Shirone could just store the food she eats and then feed it to you later, like a mama bird. She regurgitates in our mouth.
まるで夢のマイホームだね。
I've got no idea what you're trying to get at here.
外堀埋められてんの。
Whoa! What? She's giving the finger! Not that finger.
もういいよ。でもいいな。
Huh?
なんでもない。私も頑張らないと。じゃあ帰るね。
Okay, Yuri, you be careful. Just watch yourself. Make sure you don't flare up your sickness. Want me to walk home with you?
いいっていいって。白根の晩ご飯きちんと食べてあげてよ。
I mean, I'm gonna eat it regardless.
明日また学校で。
There it is. You point that. Here you go, Terracole. Yeah. Point that index finger at him. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yuri walked out toward home by herself. Uh-oh, Chase is losing it. He's losing his resolve. Tara has some weird fetishes. We all have weird fetishes, though. Like, all of us do. Shirone must have gotten to a good stopping point on dinner and came rushing over.
ゆうりちゃんは？
She left.
それ置いておきます。
Our fingers brushed together as Shirone tried to take the bag that I was holding from my hands. Oh, no! Touching! Shirone instantly jerked her hand away. Shirone? Ah, yes. A reaction of Shirone's I had no recollection of before.
すいません。
It's because she sees us as a man! This time she gingerly took the bag from me, looked away, and quickly retreated back into the kitchen. My resolve. Bitch, I'm a brand main. I have no feelings for others. A 40,000-year-old sorcerer. It'd be weird if I didn't have any fetishes. Dude, Magnus probably has the weirdest fetishes. almost guaranteeing it. Almost. I can't be sure, but despite my semi-mystified expression, I took a seat at the table with an inkling of what was going on. Oh, lordy lord. I like this game, though. I like the story. I like the discussions that have sprouted from you know, all of us playing it together. The characters, I like all of them. Oh, excuse me. It was lunchtime.
白根、用事があってちょっと遅くなるって。
Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me she's learning more things from Hanako Senpai. I see.
シュン、白根となんかあった？
What do who?
白根、どことなく上の空なんだよね。上の空？
Maybe, wait, hold on. Sarah and Yuri are in the same shot. So Chase's resolve is now strained even harder. Because the one he originally liked is on this side, while Yuri is like trying to Demacia him. Chase is at like 40% health being chased by Yuri as Garen.
あ、もちろん話しかけると普通にいつもの白根なんだよ。言われればテキパキ何でもそつなくこなすし。
Demacia.
でも何にもしてない時、一人でいる時、なんとなくぼーっと物思いにふけているように見えるっていうか。
Hanako Senpai? Sounds like Monica? Monk yes. Sarah's green eyes, she always wins. I don't know. You seem to be faltering there.
そう。
It looked like Yuri had picked up on Shrone's odd behavior too, but I ain't gonna tell him.
悩み事かな。
ロボットに悩みはないと思うけど。
そうなの？
I don't know. This is a different type of robot.
逆に聞くけど、悩みを抱えたロボットって見たことある？
No, well,
ない気がする。
I have now because I live with Shrone.
今のロボットは悩みを持たないように設計されているはず。もし悩みというより思考の迷路に陥ったら停止すると思うの。
Oh no, that sounds really ominous, and I don't like that.
止まっちゃうの？
そうならないようにどのロボットも思考の最適化が行われているから大丈夫。
I think Sarah isn't even capable of everything that Shirone can do or has, or despite having created her.
でもそうね、白根は少し特別なアンドロイドだから、
Yeah, see,
私の方でも気にかけてみる。
she doesn't even know. She is overwhelming her programming. Oh my god. Because she was Trino. The fact she didn't use that terminology may have meant it was still a trade secret of sorts.
シュン？
Yes?
シュンも上の空なの？
Kinda. No, not at all. Just listening to you two talk.
そう。
I remember when Ben left Discord. Actually, don't. You were just gone one day. Chase left one day too. Everyone just leaves me eventually in the end. We all have weird fetishes. Some are just strong enough to admit it. You were told to leave? Who told you to leave? I don't think anyone told you to leave. I eventually received an apologetic email from Shrone saying she wouldn't be able to make it in time for lunch. Well, hold on, I'm gonna look this up right now. And if you're wrong, oh boy, Chase, you're gonna get it. Hold on, we're taking a quick detour to back in time before Chase existed. Taking the detour where Chase once existed. We all die alone, Scooter. That's something we all come to terms with. Alright, let's see. Hold on, I bet you he's... Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Chase. Oh, hold on. I think I'm finding it. Oh, wait, yes. Yes, I have found him. And he... Wait. Yes. It's a dark day. Alright. I found it. The dark day. Okay. I found the dark day. When Chase left. Hold on. Oop. Alright, we're gonna jump to this scene. Right over here. Yes, okay, yes. Oh, alright, let's see. We're just gonna... Alright, well, yeah, I wish I could show this on stream, but I ain't gonna. Chase said, I just get on Azure Lane every day for a login and starting commissions. Anything they add and change is always news to me. And then Lilith says, I only look at the notice in-game when you log in. And then Jertme says, they sent a mail with a 1-gem gift. Didn't you read it? And Chase said, opened it. Yes. Read it. No. And then Jertme said, well then, understandable. Have a nice day. And then Chase said, all right, time to disappear from this server then. Bye. That didn't sound like a... God damn it, Chase! Nothing what just happened, what you said happened! Okay, we're going back to the story. We're going back to the story. Chase just hates me, that's all it is. I didn't feel like talking about Shrona anymore to Yuri and Sarah. So I decided to head poolside to be alone. Part of me hoped Tabino-san would be around, but there was no sign of her anywhere. Well, if Shrona used a vibrator, would it still be considered masturbation or doing it with another robot? I was DM'd, and so I was like, might as well leave when he left chat because of me. Chase, you might have taken it too seriously. Come on, Chase. Don't listen to anybody. Fuck people. I don't listen to any of you fuckers. I take everything seriously. You get back in the Discord, Chase! Oh, well, this is a bad... I yelled at Chase and someone screamed. See, Lil Drag wouldn't have, if someone was DMing you to leave, Lil Drag wouldn't have taken that shit. She would have given him a stern talking to. I already know. I hate everyone, but you're one of the most tolerable people out there. I try not to be too annoying. Suddenly, I heard a girl scream from somewhere nearby. Are you alright? What? I ran toward the noise, only to find a half-naked Hibino-san. Oh.
セミ、怖かった。
Why is she half-naked?
急にじじじって泣き出して。もうほんとやだ。背中に入り込んできてさ。思い出しただけで気持ちが悪いよ。
Oh, I can see that. Hibino-san whined with tears welling in her eyes. I wasn't sure where my eyes should go, so I kept them focused on the ground beneath my feet. Hibino-san, jeez. All ages. Ah. So I would have seen her naked. No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Chase came back. Now Chase can use the waifu bot, the premier thing in the Discord. The locker rooms are locked, so I don't think you'll be able to use them. We were having a completely ordinary conversation, but Hibino-san still hadn't put on any clothes, much less her top back on. It would probably be a wise idea for me to hightail it out of there, especially if someone happened to walk by. I just fucking leave. I didn't, no. Really? Apparently. Yes. Never mind. I'll just forget all about it. Attempting to dodge the question was my only real option. Okay, all forgotten. I gave her one big hearty nod. You can if they're a robot. Da, 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 da. I got 199 problems and Chase is one is something you can say now. Oh my god, dude. Okay, well, just anyway. Where'd that come from? I don't think I'm funny at all. I tried to avoid the subject as hard as I could, but I couldn't get that astonishing sight from earlier out of my mind. Even though I told her I'd forget about it, that was seeming pretty difficult. Oh, did we bank the image for later? Lolly Doctor! After class was let out for the day, Dr. Minami suddenly appeared in front of me as I started walking down the hallway. I mean walkway. Same thing. Sadly, we never got to see that astonishing sight. It's okay. If you get the game and download the H-patch, you too can see a naked Hibino-san. It's scary how you make it sound like it's caused by some sort of mental illness, Dr. Minami.
だってほら、病院だとそういう顔の人ばっかりと会うからね。何も間違ってない。まあ、それは冗談だけど、さすがににやけ顔で歩いている人はいないよ。
So it's just me. It could happen if there were a beautiful doctor around. Wow.
ちょっと先生の方を見ないで言うってのは何か意味があるの？
You saying the lolly doctor can't be pretty? Huh? I'm sorry, you're also very pretty, Dr. Minami. There you go.
棒読みだな。まあ、ななみくんが先生の魅力に気づくにはあと1000年くらいかかるかな。
1,000 years! Oh my god. I shall not falter! I need someone to make a meme of Yuri with Garen's sword chasing after Chase. I need art, or just a meme, whichever one. How old was she exactly?
それはともかく、ななみくんの悩みは尽きないだろうけど、たまには先生にも相談してね。
Of course. Especially after everything that happened with my mom. Oh, hey. I had forgotten to set my cell to silent, and it rang out with a light-hearted charm.
あら、確認しなくていいの？急ぎの要件かもよ。
Alright, I'll see. I'm not allowed to use my cell phone while we're on campus. Wait. The whole campus? Like, actually not allowed to use the phone at all on school grounds. What? That's bullshit. People will still do it anyway. Yeah. Get Reagan do an acrylic painting of it. Oh my god. Now Ray's probably out of the art scene now.
メールくらい大丈夫。女の子を待たせるのは良くないよ。
Alright. Oh, come to the bird cage alone. Excuse me. I took out my phone and saw that I had gotten an email from Sarah.
おっと、先生のいる前で校則を破るなんて。ななみくんもなかなかやるね。
You just told me I can... Huh?
ごめん。冗談だよ。でも何か用事があるみたいだから、先生は退散するよ。
That would have been fucked up. Like real fucked up.
じゃあね。
Yes. Goodbye. Oh. I double-checked Sarah's email, asking me to meet her. I replied saying I'd be right there, sent Trone a quick message on my own, and then headed for the birdcage. I still like how she has her like, wiggling away sound. Oh, Sarah, no! Sarah must have just gotten out of work. Her serious expression suggested she was still in work mode.
白根と何があったの?
Oh boy, do I have to tell you? While her tone seemed stern, it had her usual softness to it too. In fact, she didn't sound angry at all. Meaning it's essential data for the experiment?
それもあるけど、そうじゃなくて。
Does this mean Sarah is Lux? Without the annoying laugh?
シュンのことが心配なの。
About me?
そう。
Sarah had always been a kind person for as long as I can remember, but I never took her as someone who would ask me to meet her because she was worried. If that was all you needed, you could have just called or emailed me. Isn't the outcome of the experiment the only thing you care about? Ooh.
どうしたの、シュン。いつもと何か違う。
That was kind of a harsh thing to say, honestly. Was that because, as hard as I was trying to hide my true feelings, I subconsciously felt guilty about Shrone? The irritation I couldn't easily put into words must have shown on my face.
私は白根の生みの親なの。だから、白根とシュンに何かあれば、気にするのは当たり前だし、それは実験とは違う。それともシュンは、私がシュンに興味があると言ってほしいの？違うでしょ？
Ooh. Obviously.
呼び出したことくらいで、
その意味を考える必要なんてないの。
Sarah made a fair point. However, even when presented with a sound argument, whether I could accept or go along with it was another matter in and of itself.
話したくないことだったら話してくれなくてもいい。それはシュンが決めていいことね。でも私は心配しているの。カオルさんのこともあったばかりだし。
It wasn't that bad. You're only looking at me from the perspective of an observer. But that's just the way it has to be. This doesn't directly involve you.
シュン、
Oh, wait, what was I just ranting on about?
私のことを当事者じゃないからって。
Sorry, I guess I said too much.
いいの。言われ慣れてることだから。
Oh, well. Sarah remained calm and continued. That ordinarily wouldn't bother me, but for whatever reason, her attitude today was getting on my nerves. It wasn't that I disliked Sarah or anything, but still.
人間でもアンドロイドでも予期せぬことは起こるもの。シュンはもう昔とは違う。変わってしまったんだから。私の気持ちを理解できなくなっていてもそれはしょうがないことなの。
I've changed? From my point of view, Sarah was the one who left me in the dust. Oh, we're still a little salty about it.
私はあの日からずっと同じ気持ちでいる。実験がしたくて白根を作ったんじゃない。人の幸せのために作ったの。
Sarah's eyes were filled with a powerful determination. I used to love those eyes of hers. They were so cool and something I admired. But lately, it looked like the only thing they focused on were androids.
シュンは幸せ？
I think I am.
そう。よかった。
I'm sorry for getting kinda grumpy. You've been through a lot, but I never knew the extent of it.
気にしてないから気にしないで。
See, he said sorry. From the get-go, her voice had been devoid of emotion and seemed almost robotic to me. Trinoline actually felt more human-like than Sarah did. Yup. That may have been what bothered me the most.
じゃあ
So I just not gonna... Yeah, she just dropped it. Sarah dropped the subject and headed back inside without another word. She may have thought I was being emotional and childish. After what happened yesterday, I wasn't having much luck keeping my emotions in check. Sorry, Sarah. I hated that I couldn't just be honest with Sarah. It was already dark out by the time I got home. Oh!
お兄ちゃん。
Sister robot. Sorry I'm late. I finished everything I needed to take care of, though.
サラちゃんと会ってたんですか？
Yeah, I did.
そうですか。
I never expected Trinoline to ask me, but there was no real reason for me to lie about it either.
お兄ちゃん。
Plus, she needs to keep the experiment going, yup.
私じゃダメなんでしょうか？
Oh, what?
サラちゃんにしている相談事、私じゃ解決できませんか？
It's not like I went to Sarah for anything especially important. Besides, you've been a huge help in other ways.
そうでしょうか？
Of course. The idea of sending you away is absolutely out of the question.
本当に？
Yes. Trinoline was acting far more anxious than ever before.
最近のお兄ちゃんは元気がなかったので、なんで私を残そうとしてくれたのかわからなくて。
You don't need to think about the reason too hard.
どうしてですか？
Why? Do I really have to explain the reason? Not all human emotion can be conveyed in words. That's a truther right there.
I am happy to meet you.
Whoa! Who did it? Thank you for following. I got a lot on my mind at the moment, but part of the reason I'm worried is because you're so precious to me. Nobody would get this worked up over something that didn't matter to them. I guess it's something like that.
ちょっとだけわかるような気がします。
Just as Sarah said, robots shouldn't be able to possess such anxieties. If worries like this, if worries were this like a virus, then from Shirone's point of view, I may as well be a malware-ridden robot.
今日は朝からずっと避けててごめんなさい。私、本当はずっとお兄ちゃんのそばにいたいんです。
Oh, I got that. Yeah.
そういうように設定されているだけなのかもしれません。でも、お兄ちゃんのことが好き。白根さんじゃなくて、私が。これは私の感情だって、そう言えます。
Okay. You're important to me too, Shirone, and of course, I like you too.
お兄ちゃん。
Oh! Shirone's eyes glazed over, and she began to take timid steps toward me, as if something were drawing her in. Her faces drew close. Then after a moment's pause, Shirone pushed her lips against mine. Whoa! Whoa! Damn! Shirone! Damn. There's a glitch in the system. Dot. I was left flabbergasted by our sudden exchange. My fingertips trembled ever so slightly. I squeezed my hand into a tight fist to try and hide how shaken I was.
どうしてだかわからない。なぜだかわからないけど、お兄ちゃんとキスしてみたいって思って。
No.
ごめんなさい。
She's learning.
ダメですか？こういうことしちゃ。
You wanted to, right?
はい。
Yuri, I'm sorry. That's normal, feeling the way about the person you love, you know.
お兄ちゃんのことが大好き。大好き。大好き。
Shirone repeated the words over and over like she couldn't fully comprehend it. Oh, is she anatomically correct? Yes. My heart throbbed like crazy each time she said it, and I felt an incredible urge to hug her tightly. Shirone.
ダメですね。私はお兄ちゃんの妹だから。困らせるようなことを言ってしまってごめんなさい。
Whispering that apology, Shirone headed back to her room alone. My complicated feelings for Shirone whirled around inside of me and were quickly reaching their breaking point. I couldn't hold myself back any longer. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Wee-woo? Where am I? Hello? Okay, we're good.
お兄ちゃん。
Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought some wee-woo shit was gonna happen there. But I feel like that's a good place to stop. Scott, I'm scared. Don't worry. We're all scared around these parts. Oh, what happened last night? let's look. I feel like nothing actually happened. It's fine. We got Red Dead Otaku on the case. But for now, I think that's a good place to stop. There's been a lot of things that happened today. Oh boy, we need to get a save in here. Whew! A lot of things. Scooter, we betrayed Yuri, but I love Wee Woo stuff. No cliffhanger. And I don't think this is necessarily a cliffhanger. I mean, it's kind of just a break in the story. You know, it's fine. Which are usually cliffhangers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed experiencing this along with me. So that's a thing. And, yeah. Whew, this was an emotional roller coaster and a lot of things happening. We all know what the thumbnail's gonna be, though. We all know what the thumbnail's gonna be. Perfect spot to stop. Gotta go drive roughly 16 hours. Well, good luck on your drive, Josie. Good luck on your drive. Swimsuit Yuri. But yeah, this will be on YouTube if you just showed up and want to continue it, or the VODs there, and yeah, we got Twitter, we got Discord. I don't like shilling. I'm really bad at it. Patreon's there if you care. We have ASMR, though I haven't done one in a bit because I'm waiting for like a good diddly scene to pop up. No. But I will, you know, thanks for the Twitch subs and bits and donations and killing me softly with this song. With my heart. Why the fuck do you have ASMR? 'Cause Patreon. Would you like to talk about the VA thing? I thought we were just waiting on a good day to go do that. That's what Ray said anyway. So yeah. Anytime you're ready and whenever I'm not like recording, I guess. It's in his Patreon video, Ben. Damn it. Well, anyway, good night, everyone. Have a good day. Good night, or whatever you have you. And hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. 1,800 followers.